Welcome to the tripod. Welcome to the tripod.
Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. I'm tired as fuck, but I'm here to entertain. We're here to offend and also inform the masses. Welcome back to the tripod. We are going to ask Father Fitty what we should talk about first. Heads, NXT, tails, AEW. Let's go. Father Fitty, what say you, brother? Wow, okay. NXT is up first. We don't even get a welcome to NXT. It starts immediately with the clusterfucky man. This is why we can't have nice things. A Donnybrook has broken out, but the tag team championship match does start. It's a triple threat: Gallus versus Creeds versus the Doodad. Great wrestling, great fast-paced action. Julius is showcasing his strength big time. No weak links here. I see a future world championship for Julius sooner than later. Jism shenanigans, a Gacy with his new hipster look. Ivy taken out. Julius is distracted. Gallus take out Brutus to retain. It was a hell of a start to tonight's show. Gallus looking strong. Jism still shady as ever. And the Creeds do not look weak, taking the L. Stix, what did you think of the opening match of NXT?
It was a hell of an opener. Like you said, this is actually one of those rare matches where you had a win-win for everybody involved. Gallus retained. They still look strong. Creed brothers, I mean, they've looked strong. Like you said, Julius looks like a single superstar ready to break out whenever that impending tag team breakup will happen. And Schism still looking creepy. It's good to see the grizzled young vets still out there putting on a tag team clinic. I mean, these guys, we've talked about these guys previous episodes before they joined Jism. I mean, this team, phenomenal team. However you want to picture them being in Schism, as if it's been an anchor, if it's somewhat kept them relevant on TV, whatever it is, if we can still get a match, at least a month out of these guys as a fully functional tag team, I'm for it. This shows why. And this was a hell of an opener. I mean, once again, NXT, they very rarely miss on openers and had another damn good opener this week.
Yeah, I mean, Cesar's finishing up that match right now on his TV, but it was a pretty damn good opener. I wonder, now that I think of it, the draft, they are including NXT. I'm wondering if the Creeds are taking all these L's and don't have really solid storylines, because possibly they could be drafted, hopefully, to SmackDown. We shall see. Cesar, what did you think of the opening match of NXT?
No, it was a real good match. It was a real good match. I liked it very, very much. The disrespect of you guys not giving Big Brutus his shot. Did y'all niggas not see that fucking roll up fucking German when he had both them assholes pinned in the middle of that match, and that nasty ass Brutus bomb where he blows out his fucking ankles? No, that thick neck nigga ain't gonna have no legs. He keep doing that cracker shit in the goddamn ring. Both of these guys to me seem like they get, yeah, of course, Julius has got the body type in the frame to definitely be a world champion, the muscle, probably work on his promos a little bit, but don't count Big Brew out. I think if you take them like two tag team brothers, if they are really brothers, you know how fucking WWE shit is, and they get on single terms, don't count Big Brew out. He's like a better Rick Steiner. If like Scott Steiner is Julius and he's going to win the world champion and be strong, he's like a better Rick Steiner. I thought both of them shined well in this match, but yeah, the grizzled young vets who should be soon to be recognized. These guys were stealing the show all over with their tag team work. They had moves for everybody for days. They look great in this as well. And it's funny how like they were both teams were working to keep Gallus out of the match because that last triple threat tag team match that we saw at the pay per view was a little bit sloppy-ish. Didn't really click real well. Of course, it wasn't all three of these teams. It was Tony D and them in there, but it always seems like the other two teams look better in these triple threats and not the Gallus boys on top. They seem to be do well better on one-on-one matches. But everybody was low. Dare I say, Caesar 316. Everybody got their shit in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looked good. And yeah, the Creeds didn't look weak taking the pin. You know, got to check on Ive. You know, Big Ive next week is gonna be like, "Fuck you, worry about me for? You better get them titles, ho. I'm Big Ive. I whoop your monkey ass." You know, she gonna say some shit like that next week, which I expect. But yeah, great opening match. NXT rarely misses on tag matches. They really miss on opening matches. So this was good shit all around.
Redemption for Brutus actually connecting with his Brutus ball tower attack. Next, the Thin Boss Man, angry, arriving at PC. He looks like he just shits angry. He sits there with that.
Oh, he definitely shits angry.
Oh wait, his eyes are shifty. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, especially it just looks like he eats way too much protein, so the turds are stretching his butthole out, and he's angry because his butthole is getting stretched out all the time. And he's not some fruit booty.
He needs
he's not a fruit booty like Wade, who likes his butthole being stretched out. You know what I'm saying? And Duke, but he's like, God damn it, this shit! I gotta quit shitting. And then he's just like, justice. And he runs out of toilet paper, so somebody has to get him toilet paper. So then he's angry about that too. So
you can't spare one square?
Yeah, you can't spare a square? I mean, they're shitting. It's a heavy shitting in here.
You better not bring that single ply.
He tripled up, girl. He'll use a whole roll of single ply to get that.
He'll have to bunch it. He ain't folding it.
Yeah, he just. He's like this with the claw. He's like,
He
breaks his finger. He breaks his finger while he does it.
Yeah, his finger comes out all.
He has his finisher. They say feast your eyes, but with Dukes, it's feast your brown eyes.
You know.
Well, he arrived at the PC and pushes the interviewer cameraman over. Apollo approaches, says, "What the fuck, cracker?" I guess they fighting later.
He did say that.
What the fuck? Hard-hitting home truths with Nathan Frazier. He got his own talk segment looking like Last Week Tonight with John Oliver and shit. He waxes about himself. He's going to turn this ship around. All right. Just stay in the ring. Next, Supernova 11. Super specific. Noam Dar with his cup versus Jobber of the Week. Been a while since I've seen this dude wrestle. He sure did bring it. Quick match, quick win for the two-time Heritage Cup winner. Ended with a rushing and Tsurugi, I believe. Kiana in the office. Briggs asks if Kiana can talk to Jensen. She says Jensen doesn't want to see him. How about he about to cry about it? Kiana says, talk to him yourself. In walks Hunter Hearst Brooks. Kiana fucked the country out of him. Shouts at Briggs, they're not family. Briggs walks away brokenhearted. Cesar. Well, we covered the Thin Boss Man and his shits. What did you think of hard-hitting home truths with Nathan Frazier?
Yeah, let's go to the match.
We've seen Supernova 11, Noam Dar, showcased in this match. I thought they said he was debuting next week, and then he just walks out and fucks somebody up. I don't know. I was tired, of course, but what did you think?
The cross-eyed fuck probably, the shit probably blurred on his calendar. He don't know when that nigga was really wrestling. He was like, what? I don't know, man. This nigga wrestling the 23rd or the 15th. He don't know. He just counting days, man. He don't know. Yeah. Is that what they called him? Super 11?
Yeah, Supernova 11.
Yeah, I didn't see that part. I just saw this cracker in the ring, fucking some cracker up. Yeah, I thought some of them knees looked real, girl. At the end there, he was getting a little spicy bite on them shits. He was just there to whoop some monkey ass and pick up his little cuppy cup and do some fuck shit. So it was a good match. Good match. That jobber cracker was doing some work, doing some dirt.
the Kiana Briggs saga has a new chapter because old Brooks Jensen had a makeover. What did you think of this segment?
This some horse shit. This some horse shit. You had the most entertaining shit with these crackers going forward. You know, is she fucking around? Is she not? Not this nigga in a 2-piece suit because he got to graduate to a 3-piece suit. Probably off the rack, country bitch. You know, he ain't even get that shit tailored. Shit won't even match him. Just had a blazer and some slacks and the nigga ain't even got no tie on or no cufflinks. What kind of bullshit is this? What kind of businessman is you? But I know why he doing it, CC. He got laid on thick, you know. Get Kiana, you know, get her in the sack, get her that good country, strong, loving. He gonna give 100% of the dick. Mm-hmm. He gonna deep dish that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. See, he gonna touch her soul. Cause see, she only half black. Cause see, she was full black. When she get on top riding that ass, he gonna be like, 8 seconds, bitch, cowboy up. You know what I'm saying? But see, she only half white. So he gonna touch her soul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna love her up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna think Fallon and BJ like, damn man, you get some ass, you gonna turn on your boy, and then under that shirt, it's gonna say Jensen. Stay toxic. He gonna rip that shit open, right? Kiana gonna be like, I'm proposing this nigga. He got that good dick. We business partners. Then he gonna turn on that bitch. All her contracts gonna be fake. And he gonna drop a video on OnlyFans. Fucking that assistant on the desk. Having that shit from the back. He done got on the business acumen. He done signed that shit over to Fallon. They rich now. You know what I'm saying? They gonna buy bars all across the country, living the good life. They done get out the sticks. And he gonna be tapping that assistant ass right on the desk. And then she gonna come work for them. Then the assistant and Fallon gonna win the tag team titles. And then Brooks and Jensen gonna get the main titles. And they're gonna ride off into the sunset, whooping ass, taking names, and Kiana bitch ass gonna be crying to her damn cat or whatever in her brother house. Broke as a joke. Dirty ass bitch. End of story. Damn, that's a good movie.
Other than that, Cesar has no thoughts. No, Stix. No. What did you think of the hard-hitting home truths with Nathan Frazier?
Stix 316. Our guy got TV time. Let's keep it moving.
We saw Supernova 11. Noam Dar get a quick win.
This is a good match. Really good match for Supernova 11. I mean, like Cesar said, he had some stank on them knees. I mean, this was a good match. I thought this was a really good match for him to debut on NXT USA television on NXT on just regular NXT. So win-win.
And then the saga continues with Brooks Jensen's makeover.
Yeah, old Josh Briggs in there, damn near about ready to get an Academy Award for breaking down and crying about losing his best friend and his brother. Like Cesar said, man, if we don't get like NXT Coyote Ugly at the end of this storyline with him partying, the assistant serving up the drinks at the bar, we get Fallon, the assistant, dancing on top of the bar after all four have women's and men's tag team championship, then Cross-Eyed Kid, man, you really fucked up on this if this does not end this way. I mean, we got to get this. Got to get that jukebox a playing. Maybe somehow circle in that sexy boy song during a Coyote Ugly dancing segment. If we don't get that, I mean, you're going to miss out on some prime grade A NXT television segment, man. We got to get that at the end of this.
Sadly, I know what's going to happen. They're going to have a match against each other, and then one of them's getting drafted to Raw or SmackDown, and that story will never play out. Up next, what the fuck? Odyssey come out and got speared by Jan Breaker out of nowhere. Jan is loving this, calls everyone fat rednecks, hates on Chase U. Keep Andre's Chase's name out your damn mouth. Duke shouts. Duke making fun of Braun. It's good shit. Duke challenges Braun to a match at Spring Break-In. Never seen this match passion from Duke ever. He then says Andre will be the one to face Braun instead of himself. Braun then vomits the same garbage he always says. Kenzie with Cora Jade. Cora says she has a lot more to say before Lyra interrupted. Gigi then interrupts Cora. says her fat Instagram ass is gonna kick Cora's.
No lies there.
Pretty deadly with Kinsey, talking about Tony D and Stacks. Next week, anything goes match between these gentlemen. They'll be sleeping with the fishes. I believe it was a trunk match. I don't know if they announced that here or Tony D segment.
Tony D segment.
And then, my God, guys, we got Roxanne versus Zoe Leatherface. What a hell of a match these two put on. We saw Roxanne pick up the win, but man, I gotta give it up to both of these ladies for putting on a great women's match like only NXT knows how to do. I hope Tony Skeets is taking notes. Never mind, he's doing cocaine. Stix, what did you think? We got a huge segment here where we thought we were gonna see Odyssey, but racist ass Jan came out there, speared the bejesus out of him. And then we had Duke come out. They traded some words and a match was made. What did you think?
Yeah, we thought we were going to hit the ozone, but then we found out we're just in the backyard with the dog. Someone let that dog out. Jan, like I said here a couple weeks ago, I'm not mad at this heel Jan Maker. I mean, let's just see where it goes. I mean, if it doesn't work out, go back to the generic Jan Maker that was NXT champion for damn near 2 years. And, you know, most wrestling fans, it'll give them time and they'll forget about it. I thought it was really good with Duke. Duke bringing it, him and his MVP trophy. You started thinking we were going to get that. We were going to get that Dookie and Jan Maker match. And then right there at the end, he says, you're going to face Andre Chase, and just throws it in there real quick. Like all Duke can do, get in, get out, get what you need to get done. So, all in all, not that bad of a segment. I mean, they're trying to build Jan up as a credible heel, and so you throw him in against a faction, against a group of people that are way over with the fans and Chase U. So now it's time for him to sink or swim, and hopefully, if he wanted to be a credible heel, he'll swim. So we'll see.
I like how just when we think Duke's on board, he goes and still Duke's got to be Duke. The next segment with Cora, Lyra, and Gigi, we don't got to talk about that. Pretty deadly. Talk about their match with Tony D and Stacks. Do you have any thoughts about that?
We'll see how good of a tag team Tony D and Stacks will be. I mean, this will be pretty deadly. The Yes Boys, one of the top tag teams in all professional wrestling and all of WWE. So we'll see how they stack up again with Tony D and Stacks. So this will be a big one for those guys.
And this was just the first segment where we didn't know it was a trunk match yet. So go ahead and wax about Roxanne versus Zoe.
Well, I mean, we all know both women. I mean, we know Zoe can go. I mean, she was a trainer. They throw her in with a lot of young and upcoming talents, and it shows in every match. And it shows in this match when you get her with Roxanne, who, I mean, there's a reason they call her the prodigy. I mean, the reversals, just the back and forth of these girls, the throwing Roxanne into the corner and her reversing that into the pop rocks at the end. I mean, that was awesome. Both these girls can go. If we can get more of this, I mean, not obviously back to back, but just throw it in every once in a while. But you're not going to lose with this. And they did a good job with this, like you said. Coke Tony should take notes on this. I mean, this is what women's wrestling is supposed to look like. And WWE, from NXT to the top, they have it down. I mean, they do a good job of building these girls. They bring in ladies from other factions, from other promotions, from all around. They get them in there, they get them working, and then they start building them up. And they do it the right way. I wish that other promotions, I mean, if AEW actually had a performance center for some godforsaken reason, maybe not sign a free agent or two every once in a while and actually have a performance center, Tony, you could actually have a women's division that would somewhat look like this. But between signing free agents, between having to smooth over ruffled egos, and then trying to debut overseas in a different place instead of trying to break ground on everything. Why don't you build up your own company? Then you can get stuff like this. You can have women's matches, and you can even have men's matches, which I'm pretty sure we'll talk about a couple that didn't really look all that great. But if you had a performance center or even just a place that you could do this and build up your company, then you would become a credible competitor. But when you have matches like this, and I mean, this wasn't even a title match. I mean, this was a match that two people had an altercation backstage, and then they had a match. When you have this type of a match in the middle part of your show, this is why you shine above other promotions. And these girls showed why. And these girls, I mean, if whenever they get called up, I mean, this could be, you could have this at a co-main or main event of a premium live event, and they'd hit it out of the ballpark. I mean, this was a really good match, and this just shows again why WWE is head and shoulders above a lot of promotions with their women's division.
Exactly. Cesar. We had old Jan Maker healing it up all over Duke and Odyssey. What did you think of that?
Yeah, he racist. He racist. He racist. What Odyssey do to you, man? Odyssey just chilling. He trying to go to the club with the hard R's. You know, he did a full day of wrestling, or he whooped some crack ass on Level Up. And he called his homies. You know, it's Friday night. They go to the club. They get a little lit. You know what I'm saying? They be chasing them snow bunnies because, you know, they the hard R's. They got their t-shirts. Well, one of them has a vest. One of them ain't got no t-shirt. But, you know, he got his little shirt on. If it ain't snowing, he ain't going. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tony has that shirt for a different reason. But the cracker vest, you know, he just like his white women. You know what I'm saying? That ain't scared of, 7.5 feet of dick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, he bringing that donkey leg out there, you know what I'm saying, putting it on him on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? The other nigga had to stick his dick in a tub full of baby oil just to get it greased up, you know what I'm saying? Not one of them Lowe's 5-gallon Pater buckets, because, you know, that's not 7 feet deep. The nigga actually had to fill up a bathtub at the hotel and, stick his dick in it, you know, because it's 7.5 feet of dick, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of baby oil. It's a lot of baby oil, you know? They had to pick extra cotton at the farm, you know, so Massa could buy go to Sam's Club and Costco, get the jumbo size, you know, baby oil, for them. You know what I'm saying? They just try to live their life, man, having themselves a good time. You know what I'm saying? They get extra days off the farm. You know, they picked enough cotton through the winter to last them, so they don't need to pick that much during spring. You know what I'm saying? It's a recession. Gas and eggs are, they cost too much, so people are buying less t-shirts, so they don't need that much cotton. So, you know, they got a couple days off the farm. You know, Massa's not like, Django Massa. He ain't super angry. You know, he can get a little angry, you know what I'm saying, because he's still Massa. But, Harry Tubman ain't around no more to free them niggas, so, they got to, stick with the farm, man. It's trade that they do. But anyway, I digress. Braun just hating
what a
ass
journey.
nigga.
What a journey Cesar takes us on.
What are you talking about, man? I'm just talking about real life. I'm talking about real life. Now, y'all know it. It's right there. Y'all seen it. Like I seen it. Braun just hating. He done lost a title to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Andre Chase is accepted in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because he crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch that's like 19, she got some ethnicity. He love the bros. That one brother be sitting front row in Andre Chase Universe, Then Odyssey come out having a good time. He partying. You know what I'm saying? Braun just like, what this nigga got a party about, huh? Huh? What this nigga got a party about? I lost the NXT championship. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still stuck here in this shit brand. You know what I'm saying? And then this fat ass nigga just partying everywhere, huh? Just doing it up with his homies. I don't got no friends. I go to the gym. Can't even hump Cora Jade because her titty's still healing from a damn boob job. Bitch been out 3 months. I can't even hump on her skinny ass. This fat nigga just want to party in my face, huh? Huh? No, nigga, no. I'm putting my white hood on. Part of the clan. Yeah, see, that's why Braun be wearing all black. Y'all think it's because he bad guy. Ain't because he bad guy. He don't want to seem like he's part of the clan. Because if he came out there in all white, then you would know he racist. That's why we say the shit we say about Jake. He wear all white all the time. He racist. Braun smarter than that. He knows 2023. He know he get canceled on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He just beating up niggas, wearing all white. They, as soon as he said get a rope, they're going to be like, oh shit, watch the trees down in Florida. Braun going to hang these niggas everywhere. He the clan. Part of the clan. So yeah, he just racist. He's racist. And Duke was like, I'm sick of this shit. Because, Duke was fucking that Mexican nigga. Duke like incented, ethnicities in his meat when he's stroking, when he ain't on, TV. Duke's like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm Duke Hudson, baby. Duke cut a great promo. Great promo. I'd like to see some fire from old Duke holding his MVP trophy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give that to his next boyfriend because that's his most valuable penis. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll give it to Wade on Friday when he's under the desk. I don't know. You never know. You never know. But yeah, Braun out there racist, book cooning. You know what I'm saying? He cooning. And then, old Dookie, he up there talking his trash. And yeah, of course, Andre Chase, most beloved in the hood. He gonna fight old Braun. Stand up to him. You know what I'm saying? Slap the crack out of his ass for being racist. I know that's why I fucks with Andre Chase, man. He the man of the people. He gonna deliver Andre Chase ass whooping until Braun turns on his racist cracker superpowers and then spears him in the ring and pins him. But still, Andre Chase, you good in the hood, man. Cheers, nigga.
Well, let's see how this goes. So you need to wax on Roxanne Perez versus Zoe Neidhart. That's right, Neidhart, because I see Zoe going the same route as Natalia. She's just going to go and put over all the young talent. Her ugly ass ain't getting no gold. But
yeah,
puts on great matches.
Damn right. Man, look, ain't nothing wrong with Zoe Leatherface. She won the tag belts down there in NXT. Remember she won them with EO? EO flippy dippy ass.
I don't like you.
Don't like you. I don't want to be with you. Such good shit, pal. Such good shit. Yeah. I think this is the end here for old Zoe Leatherface, fellas. I think come draft time, I think her old catcher mitt having ass is going to be on a different show, beating bitches up or probably taking the L's. We don't know. Vince in charge. New bitches always lose. You know what I'm saying? Bitch don't come in hot unless she Ronda Rousey or some fuck shit. But I think old Zoe Leather, she's going to end up on one of them shows fighting Mommy or Bianca or Bailey or Io. Ooh, maybe she fight Io again. Io still don't like her ass. Don't like her. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's why she's putting everybody over. She's going to be one of them broads who don't win the title but go up. Such a shame. She could have been a great heel champion. But, they let Mandy have it for 85 million days. They probably had no insight on when Mandy was going to lose it. You know what I mean? So she had to start hoeing to get rid of the title. That's fine, man. Hoes got a hoe, man. I mean, you ain't going to be hot for all your life. Not like Trish. God damn, she was looking good on Monday. Sorry, I got lost thinking about them titties. But I digress. I think old Leatherface is done. At first, I thought whoever lost this match, that was going to be the person that's probably going to get called up. I think they got faith in Roxy, but she's damn near done it all in NXT. I mean, if we're being real, she done whoop. Man, she ended Mandy crack ass reign. She won the first tournament to get the title contract to begin with. She won the tag titles with Cora Jade. She won the Iron Survivor. I mean, what ain't this bitch win? I mean, she did everything Braun Breaker didn't just have time. But one more title. So, I mean, she don't need to be there. So at first I thought Roxy was going to lose, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to say it's anxiety fuck shit, and then she gets called up. But it looks like she's sticking around. It's fine by me. They need good talent down in NXT. They're going to need somebody like Zoe Leatherface to put on bangers and then start beating up these young broads and then start losing to them later. That's going to be Roxanne while Indy got the title. You know what I'm saying? Then it'll be Indy again when Indy loses the title. But I digress. Yeah, this was a banger. These bitches know how to put on a good show. They know how to do work, do dirt. Book was cooning for both of them. I don't even understand that. He was cooning every time Zoe Leatherface was trying to cheat to win, and then cooning for Roxanne, calling her the project. So I don't know who Book was just cooning in general. His pants were probably off. I don't know. He loves him some wrestling, and these bitches was going at it. They was doing work. Yeah. Power game, speed game, reversals, flippy tricks. It all was in this match. It was great. It was topical. It was erotical. I give it a 10. Still got wood. That's Varsity Blues. If you ain't seen it, motherfucker, go see that shit.
You know, it's gonna be funny when the universe explodes when Zoe gets drafted to SmackDown and feuds with Natalia. It's gonna be
that match. That match is gonna be a 12 out of 10. I still don't know who's gonna win. They both gonna lose somehow. But it's gonna be a 12 out of 10.
Zoe's gonna win. It's gonna be Natalia. Natalia's gonna be passing the loser torch on to Zoe. Natalia can finally retire, and then Zoe, she'll have her couple dubs, and then, like you said, she's gonna lose to everybody.
It's gonna be a double count out, and then she'll just pass the title off to her that way.
Zoe's dad dies for no reason.
No reason.
Up next, Apollo versus Dijak. Book says something nice about Big E, and it surprises Vic. This is a good match. Funny, Dijak launches Apollo off of apron. Vic is laughing because of how Book was taken out earlier in the previous match, which was hella funny, by the way. Booker T got taken out, and he like fell on the floor and stood there.
Watch out, Book!
So I guess he had PTSD when Apollo got launched at his fucking face.
Didn't they say Booker's seat is just about as dangerous as the NXT parking lot?
Parking lot, yeah.
Apollo is rocking Dijak. Explosive offense here. Dijak derails Apollo with the spinning Das Boot. Somebody call my mama, Booker T shouts. Apollo kicks out of Dijak's hard justice. Feast your eyes. Dijak wins. This was an awesome match. Dijak gonna continue beating but Dragunov for the save. The refs pull apart. But yeah, this match is fucking awesome. Dijak, he's bringing it, man. And I love to see it. JC in the most dangerous area in all of sports entertainment, the parking lot, talking shit about Gigi. Gigi left her brother behind or some shit. Cheap family shots for some cheap heat. I thought for sure she was about to get jumped and kidnapped. I was shouting at my TV, close your door and drive, bitch. The clock is ticking. Up next, for the North American Championship, it's Wesley versus Dempsey with Gulak. Gulak attacks Wes during the entrance. Wes takes control before the commercial. Dempsey is destroying the left arm of Wes. Book wants some of Wes's youth, hypes up Evil Knievel. What the fuck? Dempsey gets a few near falls. Wes has to fight off Dempsey and Gulak, and he does. Sorry. And he does. Cardiac kick for the retain, but Gulak attacks after the match. Cesar, we got a pretty damn good match here with old Apollo and the Thin Boss Man. What'd you think of this match?
Yeah, this shit good. We all know Dijak when he being Dijak can have a banger match. You know what I'm saying? Apollo. You know, Apollo ain't been Apollo trash when he down in NXT. He Apollo good. You know what I'm saying? He Apollo cruise again. That day he went for that backflip shit, and Dijak rolled out the way and caught him for that clothesline girl. I was like, oh, okay, Dijak. You out here, you out here getting your swagger back. These dudes was hard hitting. Apollo with the speed, but he got some power game. Yeah, knocked that cracker out to the table with the Das boot. Dijak one of the best moving tall crackers you done seen in a minute. This motherfucker be out here. But he tried to be police. So he racist. That's why he went for the choke move. You know what I'm saying? He racist like police. Just, trying to put niggas down.
Well, he was fighting Keith Lee. Remember that?
Also I remember he was fighting Keith Lee. Yeah.
Also a black man.
Yeah, he racist. See, so only and then what? He had a match of the year candidate with Wes, another black man. So Dijak was on Raw. You know what I'm saying? Beating up crackers, and it was trash. He came back down NXT. He put on his cop outfit, got some handcuffs and shit, and see, he was good fighting Tony D because Tony D a criminal. You know what I'm saying? So cop versus criminal, totally fine. And then started having bangers again with the niggas because he racist. He racist, you know what I'm saying? He put that cop shit on, talk about justice. He wants street justice. Okay. But he racist. I see it. I see it. You know what? Cross-out fuck, you ain't been putting on what you mean nigga on nigga matches. You've been putting on these whiteys versus these darkies. And these whiteys been winning a lot. I think this cracker went and got his eye whitened out by the LASIK. It ain't straight, but it's more white. His pupils are more wider now, if you see. And he's seeing all these whiteys, you know what I'm saying, beating these darkies. Look at you, I'm looking at you, nigga. I see you.
Cesar, give it time. Once the NBA playoffs are done, we're gonna get back to those.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to them nigga matches. Yeah, you know what it is. He ain't gonna have no choice. He gonna put him back on.
Odyssey requested to be taken out early. He's like, the game's on, man. Just let John make her
like nigga. He like LeBron play tonight. I got to be out of work by 10 o'clock back in my hotel room. Where I got the hard R's getting the Hennessy and the Heineken. I gotta get 48 chicken wings from Wingstop. Nigga, LeBron, come on at 10. It's 9:15. Come on. Hey, Yon, you racist bitch. Come knock me out the ring. I got to go, baby. I got to go. So yeah. He back there. Great match, though. Great match. There's nothing wrong with it. I ain't get Diamond Kato's big, thick neck ass cracker ain't come out there. So it made me happy. But yeah, and anytime I get to see my man, that damn Czar, that damn pimp ass suit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he the most dripped out face ever. Because usually, well, fuck Cody. But usually the faces don't wear suits to the rag. But the Czar would whoop your monkey ass in an 8-piece suit, not break a button or lose a cufflink, no nothing. And then get his shit on
with a beat red face.
A beat red face. Cracker is hot, daddy, hot. So we gonna see that shit soon. That's gonna be they better put that shit on. They better stretch this shit out to May. If they put that goddamn Dijak with that damn Czar, they put that shit on Tuesday, bitch. You better get that free money paper out. That free money right there, girl. I mean, we have free money this week because them two crackers in the ring and Roxy in the ring was free goddamn money. And you gonna put the damn Czar in Dijak Street Justice?
Well, Cesar, we're burying the lead here. JC Jane made it out of the parking lot without being murdered.
I have a theory about that. I got a theory. See, everybody in the lot be forgetting one thing. Nobody else be in the lot. This bitch had a camera and some lights. That shit keeps them away like cockroaches. You turn the light on and cockroaches run away. That's what keeps the darkness of the lot away. It's the camera light. It's not the street light because bitches still get fucked up in that lot at night. It's the camera light. There's something about NXT camera light. Yeah, I think it flashes at 22,436 lumens. And that's what keeps the evilness of the NXT lot away. Because see, there's some dark magic shit out there. I think Alba Fire and that other witch bitch, it's some shit that predates them. You know what I'm saying? It's back in the golden evil days. Because, Florida Man, and then, cracker shit, and then, the Mexicans sneaking across, praising Jesus. There's all types of religion and craziness in Florida down there, and that's what birthed the evilness of the NXT. I mean, Kevin Sullivan himself could not banish the evilness in the NXT. Like, nigga, the Avengers plus them niggas on DC could not fight the evil in that goddamn lot. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Superman go in that lot, he won't too alone. He ended up fucked up. That shit was kryptonite, girl. I seen it. I ain't never going in that goddamn lot. But see, if you keep the power of the light from the cameraman, then you got a chance. You got a chance. That's the only way you're going to get out. It's either daytime or the power of the light of the cameraman. I don't know what it is. He got some power in that camera.
Up next, we had a North American Championship match. It was Wesley versus Dempsey with Gulak in his corner.
Yeah, go Gulak. He racist. He trying to attack niggas, and before the match, you know what I'm saying? He out here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what happened, man? Huh? What happened across that kid? Huh? It was too much fried chicken in the back. Why everybody mad? Why all these whiteys just mad? Huh? Is April kill nigga month? Huh? What's going on? Huh? Is there a bounty? You got a bounty system like NCAA football? Huh? Take out a nigga, you get a championship bonus. Cross-eyed, cross-eyed. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Huh? What's going on? He racist. And then that other cracker, British or something, or I don't care what ethnicity he is, but he white at heart. So he racist because he rolling with gulag. Okay? That's what they bond. They bond on racist shit. But it was a good ass match. As y'all saw, I was staring at my TV watching it.
I knew it.
When this shit started. And I was watching it and I was putting it on pause when I had to talk. Because I didn't want to watch that and talk to y'all because I like talking to y'all. But I was watching, apologize to Sticks. I was listening to Sticks because the shit was on mute. I didn't want to let it playing. I don't need to hear Book Coonan. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hear that other cracker talking about when he humping McKenzie when the show's over. I don't need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I just here for the match. And as always, the cardiac kick, and old Wes, aka Jumpman, as Book said. I had my cracker captions on. So, I saw Book Coonan. Old Jumpman was getting it, giving him the business. And yeah. They're specialists. He was breaking down that arm. Why would you attack this nigga's arm? He don't need no arms. Nigga tucked all off his legs. Kick that nigga in the kneecap. Borrowed Dijak's nigga stick and hit him in the kneecap. Fuck wrong with you? You don't take this nigga's arm out. What the fuck arm gonna do? It's Wesley. He ain't knocking nobody out with a punch. He kicking niggas. You see him do that flippy shit. But anyway, Wes whooped his monkey ass. Then, probably went in the back, called Odyssey, asked him what room he was in. Odyssey's like, come on, nigga, we up in 1148. Hard R's up there, baby old up for no apparent reason. I don't know why they baby old up. It's fucking 10 p.m. at night, LeBron on. West probably pulled up with his jersey. Odyssey got 18 chicken wings, already eaten on the bed, just wiping his mouth with a full body towel. Because, a beach towel to that nigga is like a napkin to you and me. That's a big ass nigga. Okay. And that's me, a big ass nigga, telling you that's a big ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just saying, one big ass nigga to another, that nigga probably uses a fucking body towel like fucking, regular ass napkin. Just red shit all over. They ain't never gonna get the chicken wing sauce out of that towel. That towel's ruined. He might as well keep that shit. That towel's gone. White ass towels in hotel
It's
room.
now a crumb catcher.
Yeah, might as well be. Damn, caught all that wicked chicken wing sauce, And I can see that other nigga in the back, hard on with no shirt on, trying to call up some hoes off Backpage. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you got to show up at 1:15, bitch. That's when the game's over. Don't get here 1 o'clock because Odyssey going to strangle your lily white ass. He only like thick black bitches. You know what I'm saying? Well, I like it to snow. Then he's like, go swing by Tony and tell him to get me 2 packs of that white girl, that good white girl. He going to know what I'm talking about. He going to know what I'm talking about. That nigga owe me money. He going to know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, Wes had to do his work, do his dirt, get the fuck out of there because the game on. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Sometimes you gotta go watch the game, man. Hang out with the fellas, man. Just can't party in the streets. But yeah, whoop that racist cracker ass and hit Gulag on the way out like he a bitch, and then Gulag had to jump him, because he racist. We already know he racist. But just to reiterate, he racist. And but yeah, still had a good ass match.
Jumpman sounds like a Mega Man boss. Stick.
I think he probably is.
Apollo versus the Thin Boss Man.
Yeah, this was a good match. Both guys can go. They can put on matches with just about anybody on the main roster and NXT roster. You put both these guys together, you're going to have a banger of a match. It was good to see Dijak get a win. Maybe he's going to start stacking up some wins because he's been sorely needing some wins here for quite a while. So really good match to have. This is a good match to kind of have on with Roxy and Zoe. So this is a really good one to have afterwards. So good match.
JC survives the NXT parking lot.
Yeah, like Cesar said. I'm gonna take Cesar's word for it with the lumens of the camera light. When I need any information on anything outside the white realm of my world and of the backwood countries here of Iowa, Cesar's the man I hit up, and the man spits nothing but facts, tells nothing but the truth. So I'm taking his word on this. With the light, how it shined, how it scared everybody away. JC talking about, remember, I watched how you guys talked about how Gigi is, NXT's version of Jenny. So we got JC talking about JJ and talking about how she abandoned her brother to basically have to be still get abused by her mom. So we're still gonna get JC versus JJ down the road here.
Yeah.
Hey Sticks, could you imagine if Cesar was in the NXT parking lot at night? Cesar just called everybody racist in NXT. He'd be dead in about 0.2 seconds.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Cesar
Because I'd
knows how
have
to
my
handle-
goddamn pistol and I'd shoot all them niggas in the leg.
No. Cesar's the one man that I know that if you threw into the NXT parking lot, man's coming out alive without a scratch or without a gunshot wound.
I'm coming double strapped up.
They could make that a video game, like survive the NXT parking lot. It could be like a
It's like the ultimate survive the NXT parking lot on extra hard for 10 minutes. That's how you get the platinum trophy.
You have to dodge cars and shit, and there's fucking the Legato trying to grab you and shit.
The new download for GTA is gonna be GTA NXT parking lot.
Parking lot. Yeah. Like fucking ladders and chairs just come flying out of nowhere. Fucking motherfucker tries to hit you with a bag of cocaine because it's Florida. You got to dodge bums.
Nikita's gonna be valeting your car so she can jump in with you as you park the car and you get the builds up your stamina before your big match in the later on in the main event.
And when you win, you actually pass and win the game. You get to go party with Odyssey and the Hard R's.
And the Hard R's and the VIP. Damn right. With all the snow buddies.
Sticks, we got Wesley versus Dempsey. It was a North American Championship match.
Yeah, this episode of NXT, just for regular television, had some really good matches. This was another one.
Bangers.
This was another one. Wesley, this is legit. He had to come from behind on this. I mean, he got jumped by Gulak before the match, and got a little bit of actual TV time for Charlie Dempsey to start establish him as a top heel. Wesley overcame like he does with all the odds when he's had the open challenge, the fatal 5-way, 6-way matches he's had. He was able to pull it out. Got jumped, so maybe we're building with the rivalry between him and Charlie and Gulak. Maybe we're gonna get next week, or maybe sometime down the road here we'll get him versus Gulak, which will be a good match. I mean, Drew, when he's had the chance to shine, he's really good in the ring. So this is going to be a win-win when you have him face Charlie and possibly Drew back-to-back for the North American Championship. But I mean, this was another great match that they had on NXT television. So, and it was for the North American Championship. So another great championship match that NXT had on this week.
Up next, we get the official trunk match announcement from Tony D and Stax. They're pissed that Pretty Deadly ruined their clothes. These fucking cats, man. I had to chase them out of the fucking room for being pricks while I'm trying to watch NXT. So I missed most of this segment, but I did hear the trunk match thing. And then the final segment of the night was the Grayson Waller effect. He brings out him and Trick. Crowd goes nuts. He is more decorated than a Christmas tree. Grayson says he got more famous without a championship than Mello with a championship. Says Mello wouldn't be able to hang one banner without Trick. Mello points out that Grayson has no banners. Grayson said after Mello loses, he should call MVP so he can carry Omos's bags. Mello says Logan Paul got a Prime costume waiting for him after he loses. We knew the promos between these two would be fire. I was entertained. Way better than anything Jan Maker has ever done. Sticks, now your thoughts on the trunk match. This is new. A trunk match between these gentlemen, the tag teams, and then the Grayson Waller effect segment.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to find out if you just got to put one person in a trunk or if you got to put both members of a team in there. Both guys talking about how Stax's coat got destroyed and then Tony D's hat got destroyed. The boys, I thought maybe because then they start talking about like the history of like some gabagools that they've had back in the back. They start talking about like a freezer. I was like, these guys are gonna do like a legit throw somebody in a freezer match? I was like, I might be down for that. But then they talked about throwing the guy in a trunk, how they did that with Pretty Deadly, all that. So I mean, it was a good segment. Both these guys, Tony D and Stax, they do pretty good promos. And like I said before, Pretty Deadly's a good tag team, so now we're going to see how much faith they got in Tony D and Stacks as a tag team. And I mean, if these guys come out looking like $1 million, win or lose, and they can become a credible tag team in the tag team division after this match. So I'm looking forward to it, and I think it should be entertaining.
And then the Grayson Waller effect.
Guys, this is going to be a rivalry that I could see 3 to 5 years down the road. We could see this rehashed and possibly be at a WrestleMania main event. I mean, both these guys on the mic, we saw this, can go. Grayson taking L after L, but still being able to stay relevant and get, like Mello said, you know, he's catching these L's, but still in the main event title picture. I mean, that takes a lot to do, even though you're catching L's. Grayson's the top heel down there. Mello is him, one of one, like his necklace said. Both these guys put on a show on the mic. Grayson talking about taking that golden shoey over his prone body, but Mello saying, how are you going to take a golden shoey when I throw your shoes up on the electric lines after I pick up that dub? These guys, I mean, this was the best way promo-wise to have this show after the bangers you had of matches to start and in the middle, and then you had this. I mean, this was the cherry on top of this NXT cake. This was these two guys. I mean, these guys, they're the future, man. These guys are going to be superstars whichever brand they show up on, Raw, SmackDown. I mean, this could go on for years to come, and I'm looking forward to this. And I'm looking forward for the future with both these guys. I mean, these guys can go on the mic and in the ring. So this was beautiful to have in the show.
It looked like Stix's brain just came while he was rehashing this in his brain, trying to think of the words to say. He's so excited. But Cesar, what'd you think? Your thoughts on the trunk match and then the Grayson Waller effect?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this trunk match works as well. And if the rumors are true and Pretty Deadly's getting called up, you know, then they're going to get his dub to Tony D and the fam, get them boys on track with a big win. Yeah. The Fruit Booty's going to show up on Raw or SmackDown.
Yes,
boy.
Crackers.
Yes, boy. They're gonna be fine on main roster with the gimmick that they still got. It'll still work, and as long as they're cheating to win, it'll be good. Yeah, I didn't watch Grayson Waller effect because
how dare you?
How the fuck am I gonna watch it? I need to listen to it. I gotta listen to y'all. I can't listen to this.
Watch that shit.
That
was a great segment. That was a great segment. You need to go back and watch that.
Well, you saw me watching it now. I worked 60 hours a week. Okay. And I got a life. I can't be watching this shit live all the time.
You can't have a life when you watch wrestling. So.
No, I gotta have a life, and I gotta fight these Mongolians on the PS5 every night drunk. These goddamn Mongolians who's taking over Japan, and I'm the last samurai, man, Greer. I gotta free these people. I don't even know these niggas.
What game is that? What game is that?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I never played it.
My boy told me to download it. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't stop fighting these goddamn Mongolians, Sangria. They're pissing me off.
The promos between these two. I mean,
yeah, it's gonna be good.
Stix is jerking it right now, thinking of it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it after I finish with y'all. I'm gonna watch it.
Seriously, watch it. It's probably the best promo that's happened in NXT for a while. Both these guys, I mean, like I said, this is a rivalry that these guys will have going on to the main roster, and it was so good. But let's not look past the fact that we are getting Samurai Cesar. I mean, this man out here doing the Lord's work, saving the world. Fucking Hennessy Ronin himself is out here fucking.
Damn right.
I like that.
Slice and dicing people, doing it.
I gotta write that down.
He has to,
yeah,
but doing it because he wants to. Ladies and gentlemen, that is hero status.
Yeah. These goddamn Mongolians, man. Gray, if you play this game, these Mongolians will piss you off. You'll be slicing these Mongolians.
Stix, you're the fucking content generator here, buddy.
Yeah,
All
fucking
right, well,
fight
that's
Mongolians all week.
all of NXT. We'll be right back with some more wrestling talk. And now it's time for Stixy Drip Drips Drip Pack of the Week.
We own the night, not trying to get a copyright violation here now. We getting Stix's Drip Pack of the Week.
Well, pretzels, we are a week past Rebellion, where it was, in my opinion, it was a really good pay-per-view. Now, these gentlemen, last week, unfortunately, I was under the weather, but while these gentlemen were still doing the Lord's work, telling you, dissecting Tuesday and Wednesday nights, your boy was propped up on his couch watching Rebellion. And if you want to know my takes on that, check your boy's Twitter handle, because your boy handed out pretzel ratings after matches and broke down matches while doing that. So I had to hold up my end of the bargain while these boys were spitting the facts about Tuesday and Wednesdays. Your boy had to break it down for you for Rebellion. Just a quick recap. Macklin became the new heavyweight champion. The pay-per-view opened with Motor City Machine Guns and the ABC Ace and Bay connection in an Ultimate X Tag Team Championship match. Hell of a way to open up. Ace and Bay retained. It was a banger of a match. Hell of a way to open. Impact did a really good job of bookmarking. They started with that. They ended with Deonna Purrazzo versus Jordan Grace for the Impact Knockouts Championship. And it was beautifully placed on this card. This match was a hell of a match. In my opinion, best match of both women's Impact career. And Jordan Grace looked like $1 million in this match despite losing. She was really good. We had this Thursday, we had the changing of the guard ceremony for Steve Macklin. He came out. They basically, he made it so that there wasn't any Impact stars that they sit in the building. So he had his personal bodyguards out, came out, talked about ever since he came in, knocked down the door, been watching and patiently waiting, become Impact champion. The only thing that would have been sweeter is if he would have been able to beat Josh in Canada. But, I mean, unfortunately, injuries happen. Then Scott D'Amore comes out. They have an exchange. Scott D'Amore basically was getting ready to challenge him, but then told him, "No, I got my own Canadian superstar that will face you at the next Impact Plus premium live event, Under Siege," and it was PCO. I'm not a big fan of PCO, but I mean the guy's getting some shine, so it'll be an interesting match. Obviously, I believe Macklin's going to win, but it's another feather in his cap in the title reign of him. All in all, we had Joe Hendry, our boy. Mangria, hit me with those vocals. Hit me with those vocals for Joe Hendry, please.
Say his name and he'll appear. I believe in Joe Henry. I believe in Joe Henry.
This guy, I forget the guy that he took on. Forget the guy's name. A lot of people, this episode had a lot of, if they were like jobbers, there were a lot of Canadian, which were from Canada, which doesn't surprise me because one, they were in Canada, but two, Scott D'Amore knows the Canada scene, the wrestling scene up there. The guy he faced, they said his name for fame was that he was on the Canadian Big Brother, and I guess was one of the last that was in the house before COVID hit. But good match. Our boy got that dub. Still the longest reigning Impact Digital Media champion. But all in all, good Impact, week of Impact. Action was good. We got to hear words from the men's champion and building towards Under Siege. And now we're in the Mayhem for All era and in Impact Wrestling.
So interesting side note I noticed about the Joe Hendry match, because in America, if you're from a reality TV show and you try to get into wrestling, they'll boo the fuck out of you. They'll you better watch your back when you go into that parking lot. But oddly enough, in Canada, this motherfucker is on Big Brother. He faces a fan favorite, Joe Hendry, and they were booing him like he was Cena. Like they were booing the fuck out of Joe Hendry. I was like, what the fuck? Are we in Bizarro land? What the hell's going on here?
Canadians are just nice, man.
They
They're nice
wanted the reality star to win? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I digress.
Oh, and RIP to Mickie James, man. You know, she wasn't in the match because she got some injuries. She said she had to do what's best for business. She had that picture. I don't know if y'all saw it up on her Twitter and her IG where she left the belt, the hat in the ring. God damn it, Mickie James.
But with that being said, I forgot this, which I don't know why I did. One of the biggest names in free agency, her husband, Nick Aldis, has signed with Impact. He was there at Rebellion. He was on commentary during that men's championship match. And looks like sometime down the road, I would imagine, I think their next like actual pay-per-view that you have to dish money out for, I believe, is Slammiversary. I would not be surprised if they're going to build towards Macklin and Aldis at Slammiversary, which that would be a good match. But yeah, like Cesar said, it kind of sucked that we didn't get Mickie James. It sucked that it wasn't a triple threat match at Rebellion. But I mean, the one thing about Mickie is she's very resilient, and I don't know what type of injury she's had, but I mean, once she gets back, she'll climb that ladder and get back to getting that. And if Deonna Purrazzo is still champion, and those women put on a pretty good match when they faced off before, so this will be another good match whenever Mickie returns, if she chooses to. I mean, I don't know if she's thinking about retiring. I don't really know, but she's got a great home at Impact. She's one of the most decorated knockouts in Impact history, so we'll be waiting for her to come back.
Aldis blew her pussy out. I mean, come on, let's be honest. No, but I'm very ignorant on Nick Aldis. I've never seen him wrestle. Sticks. Are you fully confident? Are you fully behind this dude and his star power?
It depends on how. I mean, I like Steve Macklin. I like how they built him. Nick Aldis, he even talked about during the interview that he gave on Impact. I mean, when he showed up, I mean, the future wasn't very bright for him, but when he left Impact and went to NWA, I mean, he was high. Like his stock was high. And then when he went to NWA, he was their champion. He was the champion for a while. The guy's good. I mean, he held the NWA championship for a while. I think whenever him and Macklin face, it'll be a good match. I mean, it might not be as good as what Josh Alexander versus Nick Aldis will be, but with the circumstances that we are under right now, it'll be a good match whenever we get it. And Nick Aldis, I mean, he was one of the top free agents because I had heard that he was strong on possibly going WWE if they called him. But I gotta imagine with Mickie being there, but also with the freedom to be able to show up on different promotions, maybe even still work a little bit with NWA off and on. I mean, I think that's the big thing for a lot of free agents and people that are looking for new promotions to go to is that, like with them in AEW, they allow you to work other promotions, other indie events for WWE. You're basically you're there. You're in that bubble. You can't work there if they don't have anything for you on Mondays, and if you're on NXT on Tuesdays or even on SmackDowns Fridays. I mean, you get maybe I think like Saturday and Sunday house shows to do, but I mean with the freedom that they have with Impact and AEW, especially with Impact, because they tape like their shows on a weekend, and then you're free to go do whatever you want to do. So being able to do that, have your schedule open if you want to hit a few things, I think that's huge for Impact. I think that'd be one of the biggest things to be able to sign up Impact if they had more financial backing. I think that would be the biggest bright spot to sign up Impact is that you get all your tapings done on the weekend, then you can go make some side money. You go get your side hustle on. Go work in other promotions. Hell, go if you get side hustle AEW for some things, go do that. Double dip and make money. And I mean, but unfortunately with Impact being not really financially strong as like WWE and AEW, kind of does hinder them. So they're kind of limited. But I mean, this was huge. This was huge for them to get Nick Aldis, and for him to, I don't know if this will be his final wrestling place where he goes, or if he thinks he's still got more time. But to come back to Impact, that was a huge get for them, and a huge shot in the arm for their heavyweight titles picture. So good.
I was just looking for a yes or no. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, now moving on. It was quite a while ago, but we're gonna put Decent Mania 4 to rest by asking the Tripod what their beer cheese moment of said pay-per-view was. It's APPW's biggest show of the year. It was 2 nights for the first time ever. Headline by both of these gentlemen. Night 1 and Night 2 main eventers are here on the Tripod themselves. We'll start with Night 1's main eventer. Julius Caesar took on old Lord Jake and a fat man ladder match for the Foreverweight Championship, seeing Julius Caesar win. Yet again, Mr. Decent Mania is now 4-0, putting a streak together. But Caesar, I digress. What was your beer cheese moment of both nights?
Well, you're going to have to break down. What was the matches again? Tell me all the matches. I know you don't know all the matches, you silly bitch.
I have them right in front of me.
Yeah, of course you do. I knew you
We
better
have
be, man.
Night 1, Godzilla Gwen versus Linda Bush. The Betty White Memorial Battle Royal.
Yep,
Adam Copeland Memorial Battle Royal.
Practice.
The Tag Team Championship match. The APPW Women's Championship match.
Pretty
the
good.
ladder match that you were in. Night 2 was the gender reassignment match for the
damn right, chop a dick.
Cynic versus his brother X-Ray. We have Brittany Bomber versus Kay Yosa versus Bruja Puta in a surprise added match.
Yep.
The Fujiweight Championship on the line, Mangria and King Sam.
Yep.
Monica Miller defended the Knockouts Championship against Rosemary. And then the Sticks Blade himself defended against Tank Chris in the main event of Night 2.
What the fuck you think I'm gonna pick? What the fuck you think I'm gonna actually pick?
Cynic versus X-Ray.
You damn right. Cynic versus X-Ray was some trash. You damn right that was some trash. And it was me, because that racist ass prick, Lord Jake, needed an ass whooping like nobody could deliver. And when I say nobody could deliver, that means because his fat ass wasn't in that ring for like all year. I think the nigga actually wrestled twice. He had stand-ins. And it's a funny story. I think the stand-ins have better wins than him, because I think he has lost twice this season, and he's only wrestled twice. Once against me, once probably against Mangria's ignorant ass for that championship that he cheats for himself to keep winning. Anyway, I digress.
Relax, Karen.
Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. I digress. Whoop Jake's racist monkey ass like only a nigga could. I mean, yeah, I made him do all the work. He went up there, grabbed that belt, loosened it up.
That was funny. I said that on The Hangover yesterday. Jake, he got all 7 bars, and Caesar knocks out Jake's bitch's ass and just yanks it down for the final bar. That was fucking hilarious.
What do you gotta do? It's called working smarter, not harder. Okay,
playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah, man, it's damn near chess. Yeah, I'm playing 3D chess. This nigga playing Uno. I don't fuck what he was playing with, but he was playing with the wrong nigga. You think that shirt was lying? Pay Mania, bitch. Whooping monkey ass. I don't care who it was. I think the first one was Cynic. Not sure who the second one was. Probably CBG somewhere with his bitch ass.
Bretsky.
Oh, yeah. Bretsky's bitch ass threw tomatoes at his bitch ass. Cynic bitch ass. CBG one year?
I think so, right? You main evented.
Sure. CBG's bitch ass and now Jake. Nigga, if I'm mellow, I'm putting them up on t-shirts. Putting them up around the goddamn ceiling. There's only one and only, and it ain't fucking Ricochet. It's your boy. Now whoop cracker ass, and now this cracker thought he had a forever championship. He ain't got that shit no more. It's mine. And I'm gonna put it in a bookshelf, and I'm gonna skeet on it the pictures of his mama. Every night.
Well, Caesar did get the participation trophy championship sticks. What was your beer cheese moment of Decent Mania 4?
Well, like you said, we had Cesar headline night one, doing what everybody loves, America's pastime, doing what everybody in the universe loved, kicking Jake's ass. Cesar did that, put the exclamation point on that. Then night two, we had the sheriff out there doing the dirty work. Finally giving finally freeing Andy to be his true self. The sheriff did that for us. Let's be honest. Gentlemen, there's a reason. One match in particular, main event in night two. The Cesar set the table. He was the gorgeous, the scrumptious appetizer to get you to the main event. The debut of the Styx Blade against Tank Chris, which Tank Chris put up a fight. Let's just be honest. There's a difference. Cesar knows this. There's a difference between main event Sunday nights and then main event the real show. Main event the show of all shows. The show of the decent mortals. There's a difference. And he just wasn't ready for that. So, like a true homer that, your boy is, mine was the debut of the Styx Blade. The season of Styx, some people, maybe you could say, maybe it's done. Nah. The season's rolling on, baby. The United States of Drip Tour. We rolling up. We still on that road, baby. And we're getting ready for the new season of Dynamite. And like Mangria says with everything, and like it says after every episode, stay tuned. Because your boys here, we got some stuff for you. So
if you want to hear a detailed match-by-match breakdown, I did so with the host of the Steel Roll After Party on the last Hangover. It was fun going over each match and what they had to say. For me, it's really difficult to pick a beer cheese moment of the night because just the way the stories played out. Because like I said, I'm a fan of APPW. I create everything, but the way things turn out, like the poeticness of X-Ray, Cynic's best friend, winning that Rumble to go on to face him
on the night two to beat
the
him.
title yet again. Cynic loses.
Yeah.
And a brother is now holding the YouTube championship. We had again how could this even happen that Urza wins back-to-back Royal Crumbles, gets another shot at the Doctor, a replay from last year. This is incredible storytelling here, and I barely had any part of this story playing out in real time. And then, of course, Jake and Cesar, their rivalry is so entertaining. The promos that they put on, and believe me, folks, it is not over. And we had the Styx Blade, the season of Styx. Like he said, he dominated since Summerfest. Today marks Styx's 224th day as APPW champion. He's had it since Summerfest. And then Tank Chris, I mean, my God, he won the Royal Crumble. Again, the story playing out with the 2K gods making Tank Chris do that. Tank Chris is the only two-time King of Skeet champion to main event against the other champion. It's incredible. And we still have yet to find out who the superstar of the year is because the only two nominated were the two who main evented night two. It's Tank Chris. It's the Styx Blade. The people. I put the vote to the people. We'll find out. I'll announce it very soon. But I mean, fuck. I can't. And then the gender reassignment match. I mean, I didn't even think of that. They thought of that. They've thought of that shit. I thought of the last man standing match because it's a last man standing match. And then the way it played out, like it's incredible. So it's like trying to choose your favorite child. How am I going to choose my favorite child? I gotta say my least favorite. I'll flip it upside down. My least favorite was the fact that the Betty White Memorial Battle Royal lasted 3 minutes.
That shit
I
was quick.
couldn't even say the whole roster. People were flying over.
Yeah, flying out the ring.
It was. I mean,
but to me though, that shit was entertaining because the fucking old drunk ass 10 Cunner was it's the Betty White Memorial Battle.
Hey, let's not bury the lead on this though. The matches for fun, but the drunken commentary is what
from 10 Cunner.
Yeah.
I don't even remember night 2.
that commentary, night 1 and night 2, is what made the matches. I mean, it's what helped form those matches into really good matches.
Yeah. That was a lot of recording. And night 1, I was buzzedest. And then night 2, oh shit, blackout, just completely gone. I might have kicked the cat. I probably threw up during the in between all of the matches, but it was fun recording. It was fun watching. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. My God, the views have surpassed last year by far, and it's only been 2 weeks. That's fucking incredible. Night 1 and night 2, they both have night 2 has over 100 views. Night 1 has 51 or 52, but still, that's great. I love it. It's validating. I'm glad people are enjoying it. And it was a team effort, like I said. Thank you guys for that. But I think you know what time it is. It's Wednesday night. And you know what that means, brother. I probably should have pulled up my notes before I made a big announcement like that.
Stupid ass bitch.
All righty. Jungle Jack out to the ring. Punch your bingo card for Taz singing along to an entrance theme. Sammy doesn't even let Jack speak. He comes out also. Darby then heads to the ring. It's a pillar party, people. Darby says Sammy is the least qualified to become champion because he's a follower. Darby says he's a part of the California clique. Everything was easy for him. Crowd begins the what chants. Jack says Darby is a dick who couldn't make it as a skateboarder. Jack and Darby both respect Sammy. He's a piece of shit, though. Sammy says Jack is just like MJF. Sammy does everything better than Darby. MJF out, hates on the doctor. How dared you?
That fucking
announces a pillar tournament. Winner faces MJF at Double or Nothing. Darby gets a bye for some reason. And we'll see Sammy versus Jack later on. Caesar. The beginning, incredibly long talking promo segment.
Once again.
Yeah.
Once again.
And sorry, folks, I'm about to be drinking.
And as you've heard me probably say on this podcast before, but like I told the gentleman in the chat, we will start a new segment of mine called Vince Would Never. I swear every segment in this show today had some kind of major fuck up production that we will like to highlight. Now you're wondering, Caesar, this long ass talky talk, what could have happened? First of all, these dumb niggas in the ring didn't know where the hard camera was. It was on the other side this week. If you're going to lay up like Eddie Guerrero, you should have been on the other side of the ring so that the camera can see you and the other two can just turn in the corner so we can see them. 2, the nigga who was working ringside should be fired because I saw his ass more than I saw wrestlers this week. 2, when you're talking with 3 people in the ring, don't move. Jungle Jack and Darby kept moving in towards each other, moving towards Sammy, moving in, moving towards Sammy, and they kept shifting camera angles because they wanted to see who was talking at one point. And then you couldn't see the other people. Dumb as shit. Darby was high on some Jeff Hardy shit because apparently he was there. Spoiler alert. And the nigga forgot his promo halfway during. He was like, I don't know. What are you? What are you? Jack Perry? Jungle Boy? Oh, yeah. Jungle Jack. Jack me off. Huh? Take my belt off. Put it around the ceiling fan. Jerk it before I dive asphyxiation. Huh? Huh? Is that what it is? Huh? Sting, catch the cum catcher. Delete my browser history because I'm jerking it. Because I'm dying of asphyxiation on the ceiling fan. Huh? This dumb nigga don't know what he talking about. He out here wilding. Wow, y'all just wilding on different hard cameras, not paying attention. Did y'all not practice this shit 2 hours before? Fuck no. You know why? Because that nigga coked up. He don't know. He don't know where the cameras are. He don't care. Just hit play. Just rock with it. And all of a sudden, everybody respects each other. You know, hey, Sammy, I respect you because you are a piece of shit and you'll always be a piece of shit. Cool. Oh, yeah, we came up on the indies. So I respect you. But you fuck boy, you just signed on with some crackers. With some California crackers. I don't respect you. Even though out of probably the three of us in the ring, you have the most wins on this dumbass show. But Darby's the first pillar to get a title. Including MJF. You got that TNT title. Don't nobody give a shit. And then 3, why would you have Jungle Jack walk to the ring to his music? If you're going to do all this dumb shit, save me 3 minutes. Have this nigga start in the ring. Start him in the ring with the mic, playing the music already. Don't just sit there with an empty ass ring. Welcome to Dynamite, beat my meat. No, start this nigga in the ring. I don't care if it's Wednesday night. Eat a dick. Okay, I mean, no, respect John. Respect your Twitter feed. Respect you, man. But no, I ain't got time for these crackers to just walk out because you want to say it's Wednesday night. You know what that means. JR's drunk ass in the back drinking mules. Okay.
It's fucking Rampage time, yeah. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's all gonna be old slobber knocker for the WWE Championship on Rampage, baby.
I gotta dry clean my fucking hat. Are we done with this shit?
Yeah, man. I ain't got time for that fuck shit, man.
You know, they had to keep reminding them that that Rampage this week was on Saturday and not Friday. So that way
I gotta remind the people.
You wouldn't say Friday night Rampage. You had to keep saying Saturday night Rampage.
You gotta remind the 138,000 people.
I don't even watch this shit. Let's get this over with. I gotta take a shit.
Well, he probably doesn't watch that shit. But yeah, these crackers draw it out, and then there's a tournament. This tournament ain't gonna be shit. Because I swear to God, if it really does turn into just Sammy and MJF or Darby and MJF, it's the dumbest fucking thing. We got what? We got a whole month. We got 5 weeks. 5 weeks. We also know this pay-per-view is gonna be 8 hours long. So y'all ain't promoting any other matches but this dumb shit taking up 45 minutes on my goddamn TV. And if this shit ain't a 4-way match, it's gonna be dumb as shit. If it turns out to be one niggas versus 1-on-1, and some other nigga gonna think, oh, I'm challenging the winner next week on Dynamite. I'm putting some fentanyl on that nigga's coke and he dying next week. So I swear to God. Swear to God. I personally will find the 100% fentanyl from the government, CDC, whoever. I'm putting it in that nigga's coke and he's gonna be dead. Yeah, I just said I was gonna kill a nigga on recorded TV. Yep, that's a felony. I'm in Virginia. Come find me, nigga. I said it. I said it twice. I'll say it 3 times. I'll kill this nigga.
Hey, police, if I turn somebody in, can I get this ankle bracelet off? It would really help me out.
Tell him. Go ahead.
I think it's West Virginia.
Tell him twice.
Virginia? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, tell him twice.
The funny thing will be if Cesar sells you out and says you are an accomplice, and then you guys got to share a cell together. That'll be hilarious. That's TV right there.
Listen, there's no fentanyl in my insulin. All right, who's knocking at my door?
Yeah, damn right.
Jackie, who's at the door?
Yeah, fucking INS, nigga. I'm finding a way to get
something. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm calling somebody. I ain't going down alone. Okay, I'm like this nigga chopping dicks off on the internet with 2 men's fighting. Okay, he hiring racists. Racists.
Yeah, your YouTube channel is enough to put your ass back in jail.
Back in jail. I will snitch myself out.
If you don't think they got you,
this ain't even your show. We talking to Tony. We talking to Tony. You punk ass motherfucker. You had an hour to talk. But yeah.
And another thing.
Oh, God damn it. This motherfucker.
All right, let's move on. Stix, what did you think of the opening segment of Dynatrash?
If you closed your eyes and just listened to it, it was good. I mean, I like the points that each of the 3 gentlemen said, but if you had to watch it, like Cesar said, just the toggling of the cameras, the guys not being able to stand still, let alone just find the hard camera, just even a camera at ringside. Just not even find that moving back and forth, all that stuff. I mean, for this to start out and then to probably have all three of these guys along with MJF probably end up being your main event at Double or Nothing. This was not a great promo. But I mean, like I said, if you just listen to it, I like the points that they made. Like Sammy talked about how the last pay-per-view, like him and Darby weren't on it. You know, the points that they all made about each other were very good. But yeah, like Cesar said, I mean, we got a long ways to go. We got like a month, 5 weeks. If you think this tournament's got any credibility to it, it's just another level that they're going to end up getting to probably having all three guys face each other. Some fuck shit ensue. Then Tony's just going to finally come out. He's going to say he's going to have enough of it. You know, we're going to get that teaser. Tony Khan's got a big announcement a week before Double or Nothing. He's going to act like he pulled the carpet out from under MJF. He's not going to have to face one person, two people. He's going to have to face all three. We're going to get that. They're going to slow drag this on. But otherwise, if you just listen to this opening segment, it wasn't that terrible. But if you had to watch it, you probably got motion sickness.
Oh, there was something terrible, all right. Now that I remember this shit. Jungle Jack. He's all forehead, no face. And with that fucking hair, he looks like Pennywise and shit. This Jungle Jack, shut the fuck up and wrestle. He's gonna be relegated to the Ricochet role. He's gonna be flippity dippity. He's gonna be impressive in matches, but can't do anything on the mic. Jungle Jack is going to be a mid-carder for the rest of his career. But we're dealing with Tony Skeets. So Tony Skeets is going to be like, oh, sure, Jungle Jack. Here's another promo. Yeah, you have this whole 15 minutes. Go for it. And then he's going to stand there with his no facial expression, all forehead, all hair, and kill some time. But
let's be honest. If Tony Khan does make an announcement, he won't make it himself. He'll just say he has an announcement and then make Adam Cole say it.
Here you go, buddy.
Yeah, he'll just make Adam Cole say that shit.
This is my day off.
What the fuck?
I was fucking Britt.
Did you not see Britt get injured last week? I gotta go.
I'm rubbing lotion on her titties.
They'll make Nigel. They'll start off with Tony's like serious deadpan face of not knowing, like he's just about ready to piss himself on live TV, and then they'll go, yes, I have a big announcement. And now I will throw it to my friend, Nigel McGuinness. Nigel, tell us what the big announcement is.
What's all this then, love? Oh, we're adding another show? Do we really need another show nobody watches, love? It's going to be fucking stupid.
Because Adam Cole will be like with the party, and you'll see Xavier Wisdom. I don't know how Tony cut in on the feed, guys, but I got to make an announcement. So, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Woods? Huh?
What? Oh, hey, Woods, draw for you, bitch. Hey, so it'll be a four. Oh, wait, let me take the headphones off.
Fuck. Yeah. I gotta go, guys. Hey, can you just save my game? I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
We'll be back.
Oh, never mind. He got Nigel to do it.
He got Nigel, yeah. Yeah, I'm back.
Up next, Ruby and Booty with Saraya versus Hayda and the Doctor. The fight starts during the entrance. DMD chants here in Britsburg. Terrible towels are waving. Is that Britt's mom in the front row they keep fucking with? I don't know. Not a bad match. Crowd's energy helping a lot. Saraya clocks the Doctor with the championship. Lots of near falls. The Doctor makes Ruby submit with the lockjaw to win in her home turf. Vince would never. Hayter was escorted outside of the stage. The Doctor followed. Hopefully Hayter is okay. They never followed up on that. Stix, what did you think of this tag team matchup in Pittsburgh?
It was an okay match. I mean, they played it up for Britt being at home. Like you said, they showed her mom. I don't know if I assume both the parents were there. They showed her front stage there. I mean, the Outcast, Saraya, they even played into it with them. It was an okay match. I mean, like you said, Britt got that dub. Vince would never. They would have had it so that they got destroyed in this match. But I mean,
stuff happened later.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, they Britt picked it up essentially by herself because we don't know if legit Jamie had an injury or not. She got thrown in the steps, and I believe Tony stomped her arm up against the steps. So I don't know if that was legit or if it's just to kind of help build up Britt being home and being able to pick up that dub while the champion was kind of laid out, which I would hope that wasn't a fake thing, because if you have champion just laid out after something like that, regardless, I mean, it kind of makes your champ look, I don't know, a little weak. So, hopefully if it is an injury, it's not anything too major. But, I mean, to have it follow up that segment, it's a little bit better than the opening segment. But, I mean, like we have talked about numerous weeks, the women's division is still – it has its ups a little bit, but then when it has its lows, it has its low. This was, to quote the AEW champion, this was mid at best, so is I.
Well, if it is a shoot and Hayter did injure her arm, Tony will get Adam to get Nigel to announce there will be a women's championship tournament next week. No. Cesar, what did you think of the Britsburg tag team match?
Of course. It was an eye match, but we had a little butt meat out there, so a little butt meat always makes the world go around. But this is what I'm talking about. The nigga ringside again. I saw him on the hard cam 8 times. Like, they kept switching to the hard cam when they fighting on the ramp, and you just saw him. The women's 4 women's is fighting. He's sitting there. Then you go back to him. Then he's in the way. He almost got hit by Booty Storm. Because they were doing a shove back. Yeah. And then they switch back to the hard cam. You see him ducking out the way. Then you see him back on it again. And then he on the hard cam. Vince would have fired that nigga during the first segment and wouldn't have been no ringside camera. It'd have just been the hard cam and then some nigga around the arena's cam. Vince would have fired that country bitch. And then you got the nigga that's behind him pulling him out the way. Vince would have definitely fired that nigga twice. That nigga would have been fired and then got sued by Vince for fucking up his TV programming. And so I especially Do-Rag Vince. Do-Rag Vince would have fired that nigga, called him a nigga, even though he's white. He'd fired that nigga, called him a nigga, even though he's a white man, and then sued him for mental health or some fuck shit. Do-Rag Vince
tied him to the train tracks just to finish him.
Just to finish him off. We ain't talking about the good Bill Clinton way under the desk. No. He finished him off. He killed his ass. Okay. Then, you got this mid-ass match. Saraya fucking around outside with her dirty ass. Is this bitch wrestling anymore? How many matches does she have on her belt? 2? Is she out here just a glorified manager you can hit? Huh? What's going on? Is that what all this bitch is doing? Huh? Is the plastic too hot under the lights? Bitch thinks she gonna melt? Huh? I don't know. Shit. She the same doctor that seen Andy when chop his dick off? I don't know, nigga. Figure some shit out. Tell me, help me help you on this fuckery. Okay.
Next, Renee interviews Wardlow about P2H. He has a horseman for some advice. Arn says, "Get ready. We're playing chess after the childish antics from P2H and QT." The elite, the elite are out to the ring. Is Kenny dyeing his eyebrows? Kenny wants the KFC out to settle this beef. Brian on Tron calling them amateurs. Sneak attack by the KFC. A brawl ensues. Claude hits the last ride. KFC gets the upper hand. Brian out to the ring, continuing to insult them. Don Callis out with chair. He chickens out, drops the chair, and runs away. I guess one of his staples busted. KFC hold Kenny down, so Brian busts out a screwdriver. Don brings out Take a Shitta to help. He cleans house and saves the day, and time has officially been killed. Up next, the TNT Championship match. It's P2H with QT and Cougar versus Wardlow with old Glock Arn. P2H dominates most of the match. Bizarre distraction between Arn and Cougar. QT attacks Wardlow for a near fall. QT shouting at ref in the ring. Arn busts out that finger Glock. He's about to get canceled because all the Karens saw it. QT runs away only to be super kicked by Penta. QT stumbles inside the ring, DDT by Arn, powerbomb Symphony. Wardlow is now a 3-time TNT champion. The Captain's music hits. Super Shredder Saurus and Christian stare at Wardlow from the ramp. Who do I go to? Stix or Cesar? I don't remember. Stix. Renee interviews Wardlow. That doesn't really matter. The Elite segment and then the TNT Championship match.
So we're just gonna have interchangeable people in the Elite now. I mean, Don Callis, coward heel manager, shows up with a chair, gets scared like fucking IRS coming after him for his taxes, throws the chair down, runs to the back. I mean, then
Like a
you,
bitch.
you find Take Shitta, which I mean, I guess they talked about how Don has talked glowingly on him, but
They're coming to get me, y'all.
Okay.
I mean, what? I mean, this was. I mean, I guess they were praising Kenny. I mean, Brian was praising him a little bit. I mean, but I mean, this time was killed, time was wasted. Could have went to the fridge. Could have got something to drink. Hell, you could have cooked up something on the stove, not even the microwave, the stove, and you would have had better results than what you had on TV. So I mean, this is with both these factions. I mean, I believe like Cesar said, I mean, if this has got to get us Hangman back to the Elite, that's going to be the only good thing about this feud, this back and forth with both these factions. I mean, this is what it's got to be. And I mean, we're going to have a slow, draining process to get there. But hopefully once Hangman's there, maybe they start doing some fun things. Maybe we start getting some funny stuff like what they've done on Being the Elite. But I mean, this wasn't great. So, and then the TNT Championship match, we just passing this thing around. I mean, yeah, like you said, Wardlow's now a 3-time champion. You know, within by the end of the year, we'll probably have at least one other person that's probably become a 3-time champion. Hell, we might have 2 wrestlers that have become a 3-time champion. I mean, this is just so choppy. I mean, the out of the ring stuff between Arn and the chick, and then Arn with QT. You know, they had to remind you why Arn was with Wardlow, which, I mean, congratulations. I don't know if you want to consider that long-term storytelling, but that's nothing. I mean, this was you needed something for Arn to do. Now you got him with Wardlow. I mean, I think Wardlow can be a good, decent wrestler without Arn, but I mean, you're just passing the TNT Championship around. I mean, hell, you really want to get some shine on it? Fucking just have Danhausen win it and have him show up on YouTube channels and on social media with it. Your views will go through the roof. I mean, just do that. Have him defend it once a month, and the status of that will be better than what it has been in the last 3-4 years that it's been in existence. So I mean, just do that. But I mean, this match, I mean, the styles weren't going to be all that great. I mean, both guys aren't that great in the ring, let alone during promos. So I mean, this to pass it around again, it's just wasn't that great.
Cesar, the Elite kill some time, and then the TNT Championship changes hands once again.
Let me tell you about this dumb shit, okay?
Wait, should I do it?
No, fucking ain't angry. Let me tell you about this dumb shit. You got these dumbass crackers coming out of this fucking ring with that shitty ass music that seems to change every 8 fucking months. Blah, 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 blah. We won't fight Blackpool Combat Club because I guess Adam Page hurt, so he can't fight him for the 18th time. So we gonna fight him, nigga. This was the dumbest clusterfucky shit I ever seen in my life. Once again, the goddamn nigga at the ring couldn't focus on what the fuck he wanted to focus on. This nigga was on Matt Jackson for for 18 seconds. Then he's on Nick Jackson. Then he's looking at Kenny. Then he almost got super kicked. And then he's looking at Kenny again. Then he's looking at Nick Jackson. Then Forehead Jackson. Then Your Mama's Jackson. Then Michael Jackson. Then Jackson 5. Then Jackson Pollock. Then goddamn Action Jackson. This nigga was looking at every goddamn body that goddamn ranked, but whatever fuck on. This nigga Cesaro wore his belt whooping ass for 18 minutes of this long ass 20-minute storyline. I said, this thing, there was at one point, he did the last ride, then he got his ass thrown out in the outside, and he's laying there, somebody spilling a beer on him, and I go, why does nigga got his ROH title on? Why you come out to fight with your ROH title on? Then I look at Will Yuda's dumbass get a flippy dippy by that one Jackson that does the over shit and flippy dippy that shit. And I was like, where's his punk ass title at? I don't see it. Then Daniel Bryan bring his punk ass out after 15 goddamn minutes, talking about some dumbass promo in the back.
And then that dumbass cameraman ripped off Outcast and started singing Miss Jackson.
Yeah, he probably did. He was probably putting the words up on the screen. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, damn, that nigga got kicked in the dick. Yeah. And then, these crackers back in the ring, and then they stomp on the nigga's arm. It's a fight. I'd have stabbed the nigga in the arm with a goddamn screwdriver to begin the goddamn bullshit. Why are we gonna fight him straight up? And then, all of a sudden, Kenny finna get fucked up. So not when all of them are getting fucked up, but when Kenny getting to get fucked up. Don Callis bring his no socks having ass out into the ring with them low ass shoes, just sweating. Feet probably smell like corn chips and ass because he ain't got no damn shoes and no baby powder in them shits because he crackering it up. And then he gonna run to the back with chair. At least if he'd had more power, if he'd got that high-ass Jeff Hardy chair from last week. But no, couldn't ask Jeff Hardy's high ass for his chair. He just had to go get a regular chair. Then he gonna go back and take a shitter. Now, God damn it, I gotta repeat a line I've said on this fucking podcast about another one of these goddamn shit. You want me to believe this shit? You want me to believe some damn rare specimen of 6'2", 300-pound of muscle Asian that was probably cooked up in a lab at the same nigga who skeeted Yao Ming into existence can come out here and beat 4 members of the Kitty Fauna Club? Now, I know he gonna beat Wheeler Yuta because that nigga is garbage, okay? That nigga is every other Friday outside of my house. He's fucking trash in a big-ass bin, okay? I believe that shit, okay? I ain't got no problem with that. But then you gonna have the strongest cracker in the world, stronger than the world's strongest nigga? Damn Cesaro, fucking 1% muscle mass. This nigga's a goddamn anime super character. I seen this nigga lift up 400-pound assholes like it's fucking a pillow that I'm about to skeet on because I'm at some bitch's house and she said don't put it on my face. You gonna make me believe this shit? Take a shitter, nigga, huh? Damn freak specimen. He gonna whoop his monkey ass, then take out Daniel Bryan. Well, Daniel Bryan ain't shit in AEW because he losing to MJF and everybody. Oh, this nigga can't win a title to save his life. The nigga goddamn 19-time world championship in WWE. When he gets to that level, whoop monkey ass like monkey ass ain't never been whooped before. Go to AEW, can only tie niggas there or lose to him and get hit in the head with fucking oxygen tanks or some bullshit and then cry about seeing his kids and his stick of a wife because, she won't like her sister and get a BBL down in Mexico for cheap. You know what I'm saying? And then he gonna beat this nigga ass. Then he gonna beat the 3-time ex-champ. This nigga. See, make Moxley drunk again. Sober Moxley wouldn't have lost to take a shitter. He ain't getting his ass whooped by taking a shit. He may have bled everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Cut himself. You know what I'm saying? The only nigga that can pin drunk Moxley is Renee when she riding that dick at night in Las Vegas when, you know what I'm saying, they trying to make baby number 2. That's the only nigga that can keep John Moxley on his back for longer than 3 seconds when he drunk.
He still blades.
Okay. Yeah, he still cuts himself. He's like, God damn, girl, this pussy too wet. I got to blade myself. You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn, you putting it on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck are we doing? You want me to believe this shit? You want me to believe? So 3 niggas can't take out 3 niggas. But 1 nigga can take out 4 niggas? What the fuck kind of math is that? He's Asian and he don't even believe that math. Okay? Why would he even run to the ring? This souped up Asian nigga is like, how can 1 muscly Asian nigga take on 3 world champions and some trash? Okay? Now he understands the trash because you just got to put that shit in a bag and throw it in the can. Get the fuck out of here. But he took on 3 world champions? and won multiple world champions.
You
Goddamn,
wanna know how?
Cesaro won that
You wanna
title
know how
twice.
you create them in the same lab that created King Kong and COVID-19.
No, that nigga was that's some leftover Godzilla skeet and a 4'2" midget Asian, and that's what happened. That nigga, I don't know, man. Nigga, Vince would never make an Asian look this good on WWE TV. Okay, he would have this nigga do some flippy dippy shit. Okay, but goddamn, I don't even know what kind of Steiner math this was. One super Asian gonna beat up 4 crackers and
It's
3 crackers and some trash.
It's Chinese Steiner math. That's how we don't understand.
No, nigga, that shit don't compute. Okay, get me some AI on this bitch and try to figure out this math. I don't understand it. Okay, you got this damn nigga. He didn't even take his shirt off to get more power. He whooped the niggas with his shirt on. I understand if you take the shirt off, get more power. He take the shirt. He took the shirt off afterwards. How you gonna take the shirt off afterwards to get more power when you needed to whoop 3 world champions in a bag of trash in the middle of that goddamn ring? Or they want me to believe this shit.
Okay, let's move on to the TNT Championship. It's P2H.
For what? This was even more trash. Nah, y'all don't even care what it is. You're gonna have this nigga win you're gonna have this cracker win the title from Samoa Joe to lose it 3 days later. This big thick neck dumb nigga who defends it for the next 6 weeks just to lose it because he got old fat ass Arn Anderson pointing Glocks in the ring. And damn, as a nigga said on Twitter, golf Rey Mysterio to kick his dumb ass back into the ring to get a DDT. Nigga, Arn Anderson ain't to snap no DDTs. I want to see a spine buster out of his broke back having ass. Damn nigga wearing all white. He racist like Jake. That's why he was against Wardlow fighting that nigga, because he racist. He wearing all white. Yeah, Tony was like, yeah, I like white. Wear all white on. And Arn was like, you care if I get in the ring? And he said, I care if you give me this coke, nigga. Yeah, he was sniffing that shit.
I cannot wait for this chapter in the book of Hobbs coming forward.
This chapter bullshit. That's what this chapter is. And then you're gonna have these 2 thick neck crackers put on this trash ass match, wasting everybody goddamn time. You got Zion Quinn's woman has got 8 times more TV than Zion Quinn, and she don't do shit. I think the bitch maybe wrestles on Rampage a couple times, and then Arn is in there. Oh shit, I think some blood going to my penis. And I ain't even take no Viagra or no Blue Chew. Yeah, girl. Yeah, you want some of this arm dick. You want some of this arthritis dick. The shit curves to the left because I can't even hold my 4 straight when I do the 4 horsemen. Yeah, that nigga pulled that Glock. That shit was like this, nigga. What is this, bullet time? Like warning, nigga? Your shit curves around 45 degrees, nigga? Huh? This nigga can't even shoot bullets straight. He trying to get some pussy and he gonna threaten QT Marshall out this bullshit after hitting a cutter on Wardlow cracker ass. Then Wardlow just gonna power up. And what's with Wardlow's suit? Why you got them thin ass straps? Nigga got his titty balls all hanging out, his nipples all hard with that thin ass fucking shit up there. Nigga got 2 thongs as the straps. Nigga, wear some Kurt Angle thick neck shit or don't wear it at all. Just wear some trunks with your bitch ass. And then go powerbomb this nigga and win the title. Nobody fucking cares. This shit was dead as hell. I was dead as hell. I was glad the bullshit was over, because the shit would have went on 5 more minutes. I'd had to kick my TV and wait for a sale to buy another one. This piece of shit ass match too.
I was really hoping we were gonna get a Cesar 632 out of this one, because that was some fucking trash.
I don't know if they hit all their moves.
Give P2H a better title reign than this shit. Come on.
He had like 5 defenses on Rampage and won them all.
And neither of us saw it.
Nobody saw it.
Up next, Renee interviewing Sammy. I was kind of confused with this segment. MJF interrupts and offers a guaranteed spot at Double or Nothing if he just throws the match. And then he offers a blank check. Sammy writes a number and they hug it out. I don't know what's happening here. Commander versus Switchblade. I had high hopes for this. Commander might have hit the tequila a little too hard before the match, botching during his flippity rope bouncing. Then hitting a very, very low Hurricane Rana to Jay. Sean Spears is in the crowd. That was the best part of the whole fucking thing.
Best part.
Switchblade beating the fuck out of Commander now. Commander eventually pulls off his rope walking shit. Jay then, this tortilla chip, does 40 flying moves, but ultimately the Blade Runner for the win. Spears gives it 5 pretzels, by the way. He was holding up signs in the audience. Juice yanks Spears over the barricade. Juice and Switchblade double teaming Spears. And then absolute Ricky Stocks for the save. Renee tells FTR that Mark Briscoe was attacked. They rush to Mark's dressing room to check on him. Mark is surrounded by garbage. Garbage being Jarrett, Lethal, Sanjay, and the worst Khali. I don't know what happened, but was a tag match set up? Yep, 8-man tag match on Rampage, which I will never see. Cesar, MJF, and Sammy make a deal. Commander versus Switchblade, and the 8-man tag set up that nobody gives a fuck about.
Sammy and MJF. The only good points about this, MJF was like, yeah, bitch, you ain't never been no main event with your trash ass, especially for the title. That was the only good point about this. The rest of this shit was dumb. Yeah, we're not. Friends don't shake, Max. Friends hug. Renee telling that nigga to write the check up. Gold digging, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Run the check up. Fine, whatever. They gonna work together and be heels. Sure, okay.
Commander and Switchblade.
This how you do Jay White, nigga? This how you do Jay White? This Jay White's first match as a full agent. Stix, this your boy? This your peoples? This ain't
my Jay White. My Jay White ain't all elite. My Jay White's New Japan, baby.
Okay. I'm making sure this your peoples. Cause this flippy dippy nigga made him look like trash. This was the most I ain't even seen like that many Jay White matches. I've seen a bunch because I don't be paying for that shit, and I'll watch them when I can watch them.
All right, police me again. I know someone who's stealing paper. You sure you can't get this ankle thing off?
Yeah. Nigga, people got fire sticks to be stealing shit. But this has got to be the worst.
Oh boy.
Jay White match I have ever seen live in color. Nigga, you can show me a black and white Jay White match is probably still better than nigga. This shit was some trash. This man, first of all, I literally meant what I said in the chat when Zenka made that fucking meme. I was like, this meme has got me ready to watch AEW just so I can shit on it tonight. And goddamn it, he did not let me down because I got to shit on this. No. It's not that time. Not that time. I'm not mad at it. I was laughing the whole time. I was laughing. I'm sorry, Stix. I was laughing because I know you was gonna be mad watching this bullshit. This damn flippy dippy nigga. This damn flippy dippy nigga the shitted on Jay White's whole. You wouldn't think that nigga's an ex in the next IWGP heavyweight champion. These niggas was raffling off Jay White's accolades.
The only Grand Slam winner in New Japan before the age of 30.
It was a phrase that was said during the middle of the match while this nigga was flippy dippy. Flippy dippy. And then he flubbed 2 out of 3 of the flippy dippies. Bro, if I was Jay White, I'd be counting my lucky stars. Sean Spears was out there. Because Sean Spears, what did I always say about Sean Spears in the crowd? Sean Spears in the crowd usually is the most interesting thing out of a match, and that's how you know a match is trash. But when that nigga was holding up the 10s, the crowd was in it. Then he was holding up the 5s when Jay White was coming. But you know what? The only saving grace is for me personally. If they do this right and build it up, at least we got a match that maybe at the pay-per-view we can get some Jay White and Juice for Sean Spears and Ricky Starks. Because there is rumors that Sean Spears is maybe hanging up. You do the family role. I mean, he's got his gym where he's training wrestlers. He's making bread. Peyton's got her fake OnlyFans thing where she's shaking ass. They're making money. But yeah. A nice mean run, especially if Sean Spears hates MJF now. Maybe he might run out in that main event and punch Max and have Max lose. I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm just saying, wouldn't be mad at that. But yeah, old Sean Speary and goddamn one of the best wrestlers in AEW, Ricky Starks.
I don't
Team it
know.
up.
I don't even know if you want to waste
Look,
time.
I mean, if they want to call themselves the absolute tens, turn that shit off and give them the titles. Fuck FTR. Turn that shit off. Give them the absolute tens. The revolution will be televised. Ooh, bitch, I'll buy that shirt. I'll buy that shirt, you coked up bitch. I will buy it. I won't kill you with fentanyl, you fuck boy, if you make that shit happen. I'm still coming for you.
Do you even want to comment on the FTR with Mark Briscoe?
Yeah, I want to comment. Where was this shit 8 months ago when that dumb nigga Stu was hurt sitting on some boxes? Oh, now all of a sudden there's a medical room. Jay Briscoe hurt. He trying to fight. He's like, I can go, man. He the most entertaining. But you got that fucker of fucks. Fucking Jeff Jarrett talking about, no, he our boy. And you got damn, what's that nigga's name? I can't remember that nigga. But he the only nigga in the room. Not the Indian, but the nigga.
Sanjay?
What?
Sanjay?
No, the nigga.
Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal, you goddamn right. Nigga, I'm drunk. I can't remember his name. Damn Jay Lethal talking about his boy and shit. And then he with old fuckboy Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, you don't know no damn Briscoe. You been WWE sucking on Vince's dick. You country fuck. And then you got FTR. We gonna take care of him. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? We the tag team champs. What the fuck, nigga? Defend your titles, you piece of shit. You damn won them and stole them again. You was crying. You probably was like, give me tag titles or otherwise I'm gonna keep doing my podcast and I ain't coming back to AEW. No, nobody gives a shit, you stupid bitch. Go bitch ass in the ring, defend them goddamn titles. Give them back to Acclaim. Because they ain't really get them no good run. Give back to them niggas. Because I want to see some scissors and daddy ass and shit. You know, all of a sudden, there's a goddamn medical room. And then there's just one nigga in a t-shirt. He at least tricked me with some shit. The nigga has some credentials or something. Put some shit on the wall.
It was me. It was me, actually. I was in there. I was like, oh, what's going on?
It was just a cracker with a t-shirt talking about you can't wrestle, you ain't clear. I wouldn't have believed him. If I was Briscoe, I'd have got up and fought. I'd be like, nigga, I don't believe you. You just some nigga in a t-shirt. I saw Stu sitting on studio boxes last week. This nigga was sitting on studio boxes with ice and got jumped by BBC and bullshit. Y'all can kill yourself. I'm fighting that punk ass shit. And I still hope Jeff Jarrett dies.
We're gonna need to, after the podcast, possibly we got to cheer Stix up. I mean, look at him. He looks like he just immediately suffers from clinical depression.
What are you gonna do? Your favorite wrestler
after going to
AEW. I mean, I would rather Jay White have bad matches because we all know what could really happen. He's gonna have a really good match and get injured and be gone for a year and a half. I would rather him have bad matches than have him get injured. Stix knew.
But Stix
should have texted Jay White and be like, look here, nigga. Unless you bring it in coke for this nigga to sniff, you about to have some bad matches or get injured. But take your dumb ass to NXT and WWE. And what Jay White do? He went in a switchblade having ass over to AEW. And he didn't know the rules, man. You know the rules. You got to be like,
hey, that being said, Stix, go ahead. I know it's painful, buddy. I know.
He's like, Tony.
Go ahead and give us your thoughts on Commander versus old Switchblade.
He's like, I like cocaine. I don't like wrestling. I like cocaine.
You have a roster that you have spent multi millions on. Fuck, you could have called Scorpio Sky from LA and be like, hey,
what is this nigga?
You want to face Jay White? Fucking private flight his ass there, and it would have been a better match. Instead, what are you gonna do? As soon as I heard Jay White sign on the line of All Elite, I fucking knew this was gonna happen. And guess what? Just like fucking Cesar Damas on everything and anything that he speaks on, this goddamn shit happened. You put him in a ring against a guy who's fucking known for walking ropes and doing fucking flippy dippy show ropes. It fucking showed. This guy would get on the ropes and then would have to jump off and then jump back on. Jump up. What the fuck are we doing here? This AEW not only fucked my boy Ethan Page, but now you're fucking my boy Jay White, a man who was damn near a god over there in New Japan. Is basically fucking Rainmaker and Jay White, depending on the fucking day and which way the wind blows. You fucking bring him here. And your coked out fucking mind is like, hey, Commander got me some of that Mexican shit from across the border, and that shit slaps harder than two cheeks on a Friday night in a strip club. That fucking shit. Let's go. I'm going to do Commander. Oh, hey, Commander, you can get this match, but you got to dress in all white like Arn Anderson just did. You know, I could do that. Can I jump off the ropes? Yeah, you can jump off the ropes. Fuck, you can damn near paralyze Jay White, too, if you want. Fuck, I don't. And then in the back, he's like, hey, guys. We still got Sean Spears. Is he still on the roster? Yeah. Oh, he's at his wrestling school? Yeah, calls wrestling school. Yeah, Sean. Just in case. I might need you in the crowd. Sean's like, fuck, hey, sure, why not? Fuck. 10 minutes of fucking camera time for me. I get to do the greatest gimmick I could do. Fucking pull out some note cards. And I'm going to be the biggest, best shining spot of probably this whole fucking show. But I'm going to be the biggest, best thing that anybody's going to remember out of this match. How much you didn't give me for it, Tony? Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's go. Like you guys said, and this fucking burns me because it's Jay fucking White. But the only thing a legit wrestling fan will remember was fucking Sean Spears' out of ring work in the crowd. And this guy can do it. I mean, we've seen it. We saw it in WWE. And fuck, we've seen it when he was the fucking chairman. The fucking work this guy did as the chairman. And you had him. He saved this. I mean, and I got nothing against Sean Spears. But if you got to say Sean Spears saved a fucking Jay White match, let alone a Jay White segment, you got to be on that fucking Tony Khan coach shit. What fucking universe are we fucking on? Am I in the fucking metaverse? The fucking Marvel universe? The fucking ground is the sky is the ground. The brown eyes, the fucking sun. What the fuck? This fucking shit is so unbelievable. I have two people to blame from this. One, fucking Tony Khan. And two, fucking Vince McMahon. You motherfucker. We could have probably got fucking Jay White in WWE with you and let Triple H fucking do his shit. If you just fucking would sell and sail off in the fucking sunset with some fucking legal team hose that you got from the fucking WWE offices with your $2.5 billion, $3 billion, we could have fucking got Jay White either Mania, post Mania, Raw. I don't fucking care. Fuck, have him show up. Could have had him show up fucking Backlash Mania, Raw before Backlash Mania. I don't fucking know. But now we got fucking all elite Jay White. We got Black and Gold Bullet Club. The fucking Bang Bang game. What the fuck is this shit? What is this shit? Man, Korea, Caesar, make this shit make sense. Make this make sense for me. I am fucking dying here. Every fucking not even Wednesday. I watch this shit on Sunday. So every fucking Sunday, when I see Jay White on TV, a part of me is gonna fucking die. Every Sunday. Fuck. If they throw him on Friday, every fucking Friday night going into Saturday, a part of me is gonna fucking die. I will fucking drink myself and bang bang gang my head against the fucking wall if I gotta keep fucking watching this shit. And if the best thing we get out of this is like Caesar said, the absolute tens, then my God, you are sacrificing one of the best wrestlers on the fucking face of the earth for Ricky Starks, I love Ricky Starks. But if you got to sacrifice Jay White for Ricky Starks, what the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck?
Other than that, Stix
Yeah.
has no thoughts
No
on
problem.
the
Yeah.
Woo!
Is this what it's like? Is this what I like when I get mad at wrestling?
This was therapeutic for Stix. He's gonna feel a little bit
I'm
better.
not even done. I'm not even done. I still got fucking like 5 or 6 of these fucking hard Mountain Dew zeros in the fucking fridge that I'm about ready to go rampage. I'm gonna fucking rampage.
Is this what it like? Is this what it's like when I go on a real angry ass tangent?
Well, yeah, that minus all the N-bombs.
Yeah, okay.
But up next,
That man is mad. He is mad.
Jericho comes out. Adam
You call
Cole
that segment
comes out.
Sticks and Stones, motherfucker.
Cole's family is in the front row. Cole says he idolized Jericho and has a ton of respect for him. There's a handshake. Jericho has zero respect for Cole. By the way, another one of Styx's heroes. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was unacceptable that Cole came out to check up on Keith Lee after the main event last week. Cole calls Jericho a fickle, stupid idiot. Jericho tells him to get the hell out of the ring that he built. A brawl ensues. Danny Garcia attacks Cole. Cesar, it's her hometown. She wasn't getting out unscathed. The doctor comes out to the ring, slaps Jericho, and everybody's least favorite women. The Outcasts were under the ring. They posted a stupid ass video on Instagram, like, "Oh, we're under the ring." The Outcasts were under the ring. They attacked the doctor. Cole is handcuffed to the rope. Not really. His hand was handcuffed, but the other part of it was on the apron. If you go back and watch, check out AEW Botches. Shout out to them. He was forced to watch Britt get beat down. Jericho gives a kendo stick to Saraya, and she beats the shit out of her. Up next, the JAS Goons versus the Acclaimed with Daddy Ass. They just cut audio now for anything. Decent rap by Caster. Another Taz bingo card. Check this off. We got Yam Bag Yahtzee after a Scissor Me Timbers. Cool Hand Ange, who has loaded comb. God, this is dumb. Anyways, Acclaimed and Daddy Ass win. Apparently, if Acclaimed had lost, they would have had to join JAS, but nobody gives a fuck. Sticks. Jericho and Adam Cole with possibly another one of your idols about to get buried. But what did you think of this segment? Which ended in the doctor getting beat down when Cole was handcuffed to the bottom rope.
So let me get this perfectly fucking crystal clear perfect. You had Adam Cole the week before. Yeah, Adam Cole, baby. Yeah. That shit's gonna fucking die with him when he ends up fucking dying in the ring here probably next month against fucking Chris Jericho. You had him come down and help fucking aging Keith Lee. Ashy hair Keith Lee. I watched last week, and Cesar is 100. You know, there's two people that don't miss. Mello and motherfucking Cesar. He don't fucking miss on this shit. Coming out like fucking Legend of Zelda Dungeon and Dragon fucking cape that took fucking 20 cows and fucking 2 farmers to fucking make that goddamn cape for him to come walk down in like a minute and tear that thing off, and we'll never see that fucking thing again. So you're telling me this. You're fucking telling me this. Adam Cole comes down last week. Consoles Keith Lee for whatever fucking reason. Like, Keith Lee needs consoling. The only person that's ever going to console Keith Lee is the fucking person that's stealing his goddamn soul and the color from his hair. Mia fucking Yim. That's the only person that should ever come console him. It's the only
Sucking
fucking
that
person.
dick. Flatten that mattress.
But you send Adam Cole down there. We've had 2-3 weeks straight of this fucking high school fucking side-eye bullshit. So Adam Cole, Chris Jericho, face to face, hash it out. You start talking. And you jump this motherfucker of Danny Garcia. And your guy here, after seeing Jay White be pretty much murdered, his career pretty much on life support, is now seeing fucking Adam Cole get jumped. He's thinking, okay, Tony's going to save this thing. We're going to get You're gonna hear the "Who am I?" You're gonna get that. No. You're sending out his girlfriend. You're sending out his fucking girlfriend. No, okay, it's 2023. We have intergender matches, whatever. Oh, she's not coming down to the ring. She's coming down the ring without a fucking weapon. No kendo stick, no chair. Fuck, not even a fucking loaded goddamn fucking diamond rings. None of that shit. She gives fucking Chris Jericho a slap, and then we're all, oh, ooh, Danny Garcia, the fucking sports entertainment, non-Mexican having ass fucking standing back there in the corner like, oh shit. And then you have the goddamn 3 fucking outcast women come out from under the ring. Now we got fucking the JAS and the outcast work together. Don't you have fucking women in your fucking JAS? Fucking Anna J, fucking Ty Mello. You could have one of them come jumper. You got to outsource your women problems, your guys' girlfriend problems to fucking other people. And then you're not even gonna fucking you can't fucking handcuff someone to a fucking ring rope, right? You fuck this shit up. And then he's got to sit there, lay there, fucking act like he's fucking handcuffed to the ring while his girlfriend's getting beat up with a fucking kendo stick that Chris Jericho threatens, like, oh, like fucking trying to look like he's fucking big ass Albert Pujols in the fucking batter's box. Oh, no, I'm not gonna hit her. Here you go, Soraya. You're good at handling some sticks, some kendo sticks, whatever the fuck ever. You go ahead and do it. And he's got to sit there and watch her get beaten. And she almost goddamn reached out for him. Then she's got to remember, fuck, I got to make it look like these bitches are really beating me up. So she's got to roll kind of further away. You're fucking doing this shit to Adam Cole. And we're going to get probably Adam Cole versus Chris Jericho and I tell you what, fucking Chris Jericho, if you fucking don't put Adam Cole over, motherfucker, I swear, you're dumb fucking painmaker, fucking 50 personalities more than fucking Cynic Chaos Sonics, fucking Emeralds himself. You fucking bury Adam Cole, motherfucker. When Mangria hits the fucking this Wednesday night, you know what that means? I can tell you what it's gonna mean. It's gonna be Stixy gonna shit on AEW even if they somehow have a fucking great episode of their life. I'm gonna shit on it. If this does not get fucking Adam Cole back up there and back to the title contention, what the fuck? But this fucking segment, man, AEW, you motherfuckers, you fucking put my goddamn guy Jay White's fucking career on life support, and then you gotta fucking go and do this shit. It's another one of my favorite wrestlers, Adam Cole, guy who just fucking had one match that showed up, looked good against Danny Garcia. Now he's fucking announcing, making fucking announcements, coming out side-eyeing fucking goddamn former WWE people, getting his goddamn girlfriend fucking a legit fucking pillar of AEW, getting her fucking kendo stick and fucking beat up, getting black-eyed by 3 fucking goddamn women who aren't even fucking pillars themselves. 3 women that WWE were like, yeah, go ahead, go have fun. Bringing their ass in. You're doing this shit to him and the fucking woman that's your best female fucking wrestler. You're doing this shit to 2 fucking people in your company that can go in the ring. Motherfucker, that Mexican cocaña that Commander gave you to get his match against fucking Jay White, that shit better put you in fucking Plutoville. Because motherfucker, you are booking this shit worse than fucking Vince Russo and Impact and fucking WCW. And the day that your company ends up going down the drain like WCW did, I can't wait for that fucking segment and for the fucking goddamn gifts of fucking Scarface fucking with the table of the cocaine. I can't wait for the gifts of fucking Tony Khan back in Gorilla with the fucking table full of cocaine. They're like, fuck, who we got back here? We got back here. Go run, make it running. Fucking keep leading. No. We don't need you saving Adam Cole. We don't have you. Britt Baker's still back in the back? Yeah, have her go out there and save Adam Cole. Yeah, go ahead. The fuck is
you know what,
shit?
Stix? Please don't be so modest. I want you to express your true feelings. No, we had the JAS Goons versus the Acclaim next with Daddy Ass.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
I'm gonna show AEW.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna show Tony Khan and AEW the respect that they just showed my two of my favorite wrestlers. Fuck that match. Fuck them. Nothing against the Acclaim. So fuck this guy and fuck that match.
Hey, Adam's girlfriend, if you're there, could you please give him a hug? Please give Adam's girlfriend.
This is why this shit's hitting real now. This shit I would have fucking censored this shit down a little bit if she was still here. Now she gone. We off the fucking chain now. We go. The dog is loose.
I don't know what's a bigger shock and disappointment this week. That fucking Switchblade got punked out, that Adam Cole got punked out, or that Styx is a Mets fan. But Cesar, let's go ahead and go over the fact that Adam Cole had a segment with Chris Jericho and hilarity ensued.
What you want me to say about this horse shit? What you want me to say? No.
I think Styx put the nail in the coffin.
I mean, I've been waiting. I've been waiting since Forbidden Door for a certain man to come back and have some story times. To tell me like it is. To start hitting crackers with some donkey knees to the back of the head and start to get wins. Then he comes back, he fights a fake Mexican. He whoops his monkey ass, he gets confetti. He makes a post about Wembley Stadium with some cracker who's British and then some other cracker who is just, well, not some cracker, but some sand nigga who is really high on coke on TV, just high as fuck. And then this week, well, a couple weeks ago, certain man Jericho's disrespecting some people, as he always does. And some gray-ass big nigga comes out there and tells him that he's had wars with a guy and you shouldn't disrespect him. They have a match. Set Cracker comes out after the match, helps old gray nigga to the back. So then some people have a talk. And Mangria left. So these crackers have a talk. And they talking. And it ends up in a fight because we have a man backstage who has a nose problem. He loves the booger sugar, the nose candy. And if you honestly think about it, why would Adam Cole attack Chris Jericho? Did you not see that suit? The nigga had 85 million spikes out of this suit, and he was attacking his ass with the suit on. How you gonna be hitting this cracker with that goddamn suit on?
But what happened to the last time someone attacked him with a fucking spiky jacket? He ripped one of the fucking things off and stuck somebody in the eyeball.
Stuck him in the eye. And the whole time I was watching this bullshit segment, I was like, this seems familiar. Why does this seem familiar? Why is they handcuffing this bitch and whooping his woman's monkey ass in front of him? And it hit me, Sticks. Because Jericho's a sports entertainer. And he worked for a certain company. And this is exactly what happened when Randy Orton handcuffed Triple H to the ring and whooped Stephanie McMahon's cracker ass in the middle of the ring. Now, nobody kissed Britt Baker, but I mean, just Daniel Garcia and Jericho gonna stomp him out. Gonna stomp his ass out, beat him in the ring, and then fake handcuff him. Shout out to AEW botches. Handcuff him, and then Britt comes out and slap him. See, if Jericho was real, he'd have gave it the Judas effect. She slapped him. You better slap him. He'd have came around, pow, with the Judas effect. Do you know the heat? Why have these three bitches come out here and fight Britt Baker again? This is what wrestling needs. Wrestling needs equal rights and lefts. You want to slap me in the ring? Ow! Judas effect. Because it's wrestling. It's wrestling, bro. If he would have Judas effect her with the spikes on his head, and she'd been all fucked up, ooh, then you could have them bitches come out, especially and then stomp her monkey ass. But if Jericho would have hit her with the Judas effect while Adam Cole is handcuffed to the ring, and then I know y'all are wondering, Cesar, you said Vince would never in every segment. You possibly can't have one about this, but I do, child. I do, because if you watch this shit closely as I do, they were taking Britt Baker out of the ring when they unhandcuffed Adam Cole. And the guy with the camera who should have been fired in the first segment was right there filming him. You heard the ref carrying her out. Walk to the left of the ramp. Walk to the left of the ramp. Walk to the left of the ramp. Then you hear Adam Cole. Yeah, go to the left of the ramp. Because you know what? I mean, the bitch can't even get carried out of the arena. The music for the JAS was playing for those three assholes to walk out. She over here fucked up. They took Jamie Hayter to the right. They took her to the left. They both got carried out the arena that night. And then, yeah, you have this shit. And you know what? I only want to hear 3 things on AEW, because I know it's going to be shit, and only 3 things give me joy.
Stab this ninja. No.
4 things, if you include that. 1, Ricky Starks' music, because that means he's coming out, which I heard. You got to give the people what they want. Best friends hugging in the ring. I didn't get that. The third, and I didn't get the full thing, so I'm a little pissed off. The third is a Max Caster rap, followed by Anthony Bowens yelling the city name, and then rolling into the ring and yelling, "Scissor me, daddy." I didn't get that, man, Gria, and it pisses me off. Okay. I got the good rap. They blurred out the part where he says they need to pop Jericho's penis out their mouth. I guess you can't say that on TV. He said penis. He didn't say dick or cock. You can say penis on TV. Everybody knows what a penis is.
That's the medical term.
No, that is the medical term, and there was a medical asshole there at that show. But yeah. All I need is, after that, Pittsburgh, the Acclaimed have arrived. I didn't even get the Acclaimed to have arrived. They jumped that nigga before the end. How you gonna jump this nigga before he says the Acclaimed have arrived? And all you want to do is scissor daddy ass. And then this bullshit match can commence. That's all I need. I need those 3 things to make a good AEW show, because the rest of the show shit. And Tony's on coke. But yeah, I couldn't even get that. But yeah, Yambag City. Taz, the Taz bingo card. Yambag City is always
singing
one.
Along with somebody's theme.
Yeah, he's got to sing along. Usually it's Ruby Soho's, but he always sings along with somebody's thing. If anybody from Team Taz, ex-Team Taz has wrestled, talks about how raw they were in Team Taz. I know this guy from back in the day in Team Taz.
We got a lot of history together. I really know this guy.
Yeah, they got to have that fuck shit. But yeah, there's some 3-on-3 bullshit that nobody cares. Yeah, Cracker got a loaded comb. Billy Gunn broke it.
It was so dumb.
He was hitting Cracker. He hit like 18 motherfuckers with that goddamn comb. This is some bullshit. But yeah, I didn't hear Scissor Me with Daddy Ass, but Daddy Ass got his scissor anyway. And Daddy Ass and them got the dub. But nobody cares. Nope. But if this is all leading up together on some real dumbass faction on faction shit, I'm gonna, oh my God. Because if this leads with like Adam Cole and Keith Lee, Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter versus the Outcast, kind of double faction, I know the Acclaimed is going to be there because the JS got like 18 goddamn niggas. And so it's going to be like Adam Cole, Keith Lee, and the Acclaimed versus the JS. And that's just going to be like a 5-on-5 bullshit because Sammy's going to be fighting for the title. I'm with Stix on this. If Jericho does not, and I don't even think Jericho's going to fight Adam Cole. I think it's going to be Adam Cole and Britt Baker versus like Danny Garcia and one of the Outcast bitches. possibly Soraya or Ruby Soho. Even though there is bitches in the JAS, and that would make more sense.
I just want to give this the final thought. I had to get my squeegee out this bullshit. I'm trying to squeegee. I'm trying to see the light in this. I'm trying to see the positive in this because I am a Christian. So I'm trying, Lord. I'm trying. The one positive, just like Cesar pointed, I'm grateful that Cesar is on this podcast. I did not realize that Hater went on the right and the doctor went on the left. I didn't even think about that. So thank you for that observation. But when they went out to the left and the JAS was coming down the ramp, the only shining light, the only positive I can say is how funny it was that the JAS were going, oh, and they're pointing and laughing.
Booing it, yeah.
Ooh, and then you got Hagar going, I like this hat, like going down to the ring. They're all jolly. Yeah. That was the only positive in this entire second hour of bullshit. Yeah. So let's get to the main event. It was the pillar off. It was Sammy with Tay versus Jungle Jack. MJF is watching backstage. Darby in the rafters beating off. Sammy hits a Spanish fly off the top rope to the ring. He hits one off the ring apron to the outside. Jungle Jack powerbombs Sammy on corner of apron. He also dives on Sammy off the top rope and turns it into a destroyer. I think that was the best move of the whole match, by the way. These two just keep one-upping each other. MJF shouts at camera, "That's my friend!" Is Sammy wearing his wedding ring? Crowd split on Sammy. Sammy drop kicks Jungle Jack off the top turnbuckle, launching Jack to the timekeeper's table, which he totally missed and hit like the outside. It collapsed the table. It didn't break the table.
Yeah.
He tries to make it back into the ring before the 10 count. MJF clocks Jack with the diamond ring fist. Winner by countout is Sammy. MJF and Sammy celebrate in the ring afterwards. What a horseshit ending to this potentially great match. Main event for Dynatrash. We've finally made it to the end, Cesar. What are your thoughts on this main event?
Okay. If no. I don't really anything to be angry about this week. Besides
really?
having to watch AEW, and it looks like Stix. The anger I had,
he nailed
transferred into Stix, and I knew he was going to have it for that Jay White match. You gotta let your people shine. See, Stix knows I have anger 51 weeks out of the year, and I just knew from watching that, from Zenka memeing a Jay White match, I was like, oh, if this man ain't sick this week, I'm in for a show.
Stix, yeah.
No, wait. But no, I'm
he had a week off.
Yeah.
It raged to build up. And
that man came back with a vengeance. That's sick.
All over this tripod.
I guarantee you, if he watched this live Wednesday, whatever thing he had Sunday exited his body, the rage was like, oh, fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. It just exited his body. He took like 30-pound shit, and he wasn't sick no more. Okay?
Could you imagine if Stix was live in attendance at that show? He would
I would have cried.
He would have jumped the railing.
Yeah.
I would have showed him what a real fucking Friday Night Rampage would have fucking looked like. You two would have showed up on Sunday because my ass still would have been locked up in jail on Sunday, and you would talk about, the best thing that happened on fucking Wednesday night was the fucking third leg of the tripod jumped the fucking railing and went to fucking go run in the back to find coked out Tony, and he got jumped by fucking security.
But what I was gonna say was about this dumb shit is we've always said this, and I've always said it. We've always said it, and it has not been truer in this match. That AEW is literally a spot fest. It's a complete spot fest. And I was gonna bring this up with Commander and Jay White as well. Think about it. Commander at one point hit a jumping, spinning moonsault followed up by a 450 splash, and Jay White kicked out at 2. fucking Jungle Boy hit a up top jumping, flipping Canadian destroyer. Sammy kicked out at 2. Sammy hit some shit off the top rope. Oh, no. That cracker hit a moonsault and a Phoenix splash on Jay White. A Phoenix splash. I don't think WWE maybe had one Phoenix splash, and that was Nathan Frazier.
Yeah,
And he
Nathan
pinned the
Frazier.
guy with that. Seth Rollins always misses it.
Yeah, he misses
and it sets up to a bigger spot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I corrected myself. But no, Jungle Boy hit like a jumping, leaping 450 with, I think, a fucking, they said something of, oh no, Sammy hit that fucking back body drop brain DDT.
Yeah.
And hit fucking like something off the top, like 2 finishers in a row. Finishers. Anybody could use those as finishers, and motherfucker kicked out in 2. And I don't know if Mangry, I don't know if you follow that guy on Twitter. Saying it's this Indian guy who watches wrestling. He was watching Dynamite. He called it. What did he call? He called him Jungle Cena versus Latin something. And all the highlights he showed was like the heavy spots. And he even called. He goes, these guys are kicking out at 2 on finishers. He's like, Jungle Cena just can't lose tonight. He's kicking out of Spanish flies. Fucking, he's like, oh, it's a flying Canadian destroyer. And so he's healing it up for AEW. It's funny because like he's reacting crazy. I'll send you the link, maker. I'll send you the shit when we get off. But he called it Latin because he called Commander Sin Cara versus Jay White. And I can't remember what he said, Latin something versus Jungle Cena. He goes, these motherfuckers are kicking out of everything. They're
Latin Rollins?
Everything.
Latin Rollins?
I don't know if he called him Latin Rollins. I mean, I could find him real quick. It's fucking funny as shit.
Well, just
like his expressions about how those motherfuckers just are kicking out of finishers near the end of this match. And what I thought was really funny was the shit they were doing on the ropes when they kept countering each other and they took a spot to breathe and look at the fans and nobody was clapping. It was like dead. And I was like, damn, that's usually a spot where everybody
this
is like,
is awesome.
Oh yeah, and
Fight
it was
forever.
It was funny. Latino Cody Rhodes versus Jungle Cena. Mangry, I'm sending it to you right now. Shit had me weak because he hit the Cody Cutter. He hit the Cody Cutter and then he hit something else, and Jungle Boy kicked out at 2. And now Jungle Boy just hit the fucking jank, and yeah, Sammy's gonna kick out. He hit the backflip and shit, the super kick. Oh yeah, he's like Cody Cutter, because he jumped off the ropes and hit the cutter. So yeah, he called him Latino Cody Rhodes versus Jungle Cena. Yeah, because he hit the Cody Cutter, then he hit that brain buster back after back, and Jungle Boy kicked out. Why are you kicking out of 2 finishers in a row?
Are you glad that Sammy won, or are you pissed that Sammy won? Because it was a fuck shit count out.
Yeah, it was a fuck shit count out. I don't care that Sammy won. I hate this tournament altogether because I was with you guys at the beginning. If they're all 4 gonna talk in promos, they all 4 need to be in the match.
Mm-hmm.
This tournament thing is stupid, and I think it's like you said, somebody like all right, Max cheated to have Sammy win. So if Max cheats again to have Sammy win, then we're gonna have 3 weeks for them to build this match. Jungle Boy's gonna come out and be like, yo, fuck you, Sammy. You couldn't beat me straight up. Max had to cheat. And then I think if Darby wins, if Max tries to cheat, but then Darby wins, and then there'll be some fuck shit like Jungle Boy wrestles Darby or whatever and pins him, but then Sammy beats, whatever again. Like they're all fuck around, beat each other with some dumb shit. So Tony Khan will have to make Adam Cole make the announcement that the 4 of them are gonna wrestle.
Here, Nigel, make the announcement.
Yeah. Hey, I'm busy. Hey man, look, I got this new strain. It's called the Caesar Coquina. Some guy I take seriously said, I gotta hit this. So then Tony's gonna be too busy, hitting that shit in the back. And then he gonna die because it's gonna be for me. But he gonna die. So this better end up as a 4-way match. Otherwise, what is the point of this? You're not going to pull off the numbers.
Can I ask you something?
Because TNA, not TNA, like I said, it still has not changed. WWE and them will be on the same day.
Can I ask you something though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you rather have it a fatal 4-way match, or would you rather have it a ladder match with those 4 guys?
No, a fatal 4-way match.
Fatal 4, because you know, match.
But I would rather have it like that one year where it was like every McMahon in a corner, and an elimination match, not first pin wins.
I love elimination matches.
Yeah, not first pin wins, elimination match.
Yeah,
because I want to see how this coked out fuck really acts like the 4 pillars would be. Because I mean, with that match, you're gonna have somebody like MJF. Anytime somebody hits a big move, go for a pin. And then, of course, they're all going to keep kicking out until some fuck shit happens near the end. But I want to see who gets eliminated first, second, third. If you are going to have a new champion, do you disrespect MJF like that and have him go out first? Or do you...
He's winning.
Well, of course, yeah. I feel like he's winning. And honestly, it's stupid.
I don't want to bring this up because I don't want to put this out in the universe.
No, well, we need to put out in the universe. MJF sucks now. He doesn't need to be the champ.
I think
Jungle Boy
CM Punk is returning to go after MJF again.
Of course, but he's got to fight with Jericho first. Like, that's the thing. He's got to feud with Jericho first. But the real rumor is CM Punk is going to go to that new show that's going to be on Saturday
Collision.
or something with a piece of the roster. Because, like, those guys won't be on Dynamite and AEW. They'll be on the 3rd show.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to build up shit for the 3rd show. So he's not going to take the championship. He's going to be on that show a lot. It'll still be where it is on Dynamite.
They don't need another show. Let Stix just please put the final nail in this dynatrash that we just experienced, please. The main event. What were your thoughts?
It was poetic. It was poetic that we had this match as the main event, and as the last match on this shit sandwich of, once again, another helping. Excuse me, ma'am. May I have another shit sandwich of dynatrash? Like Cesar said, Jungle Boy took finisher after finisher, and then he eats a fucking dynamite diamond ring and lays out outside the ring like he got shot 5 times on a drive-by on a Saturday night to allow Sammy Guevara to win. Gentlemen, let me tell you how we're going to get the 4. It just came to me. Next week, we're going to get Sammy versus Darby. MJF probably going to pull some fuck shit. Sammy probably wins. But then it's going to be announced the following week. We're going to get a tag team match. We're going to get MJF and Sammy versus Darby and Jungle Boy. And if Darby and Jungle Boy win, they will be in that championship match, and we will have a 4-way.
Yeah,
there we go.
We will get that. Of course, Darby and Jungle Boy will win, which will leave us probably maybe 1 episode before Double or Nothing, which will allow them to start the show off with all 4 in the ring, or end the show with all 4 out in the ring, talking, wasting fucking time, jumping each other, fighting. MJF will probably he'll have Sammy thinking that they're going to work together, and then he'll turn on Sammy and he'll walk out holding Triple B like the guy that he is. But I mean, this was a potentially good match that had a really shit ending to it. And I mean, you kind of saw them lay the groundwork that MJF and Sammy were going to do something together. And we saw it on this. Now, will that relationship, how will that translate into next Wednesday? And will it implode? Will it go the way that I think it's going to, or will it implode? Will Tony coked out Tony have a different way of how this will go? And possibly. And to touch on your point of CM Punk, I had heard rumors that they wanted CM Punk to be a part of, if not main event, that Wembley show. So maybe we get MJF versus CM Punk at Wembley. I don't know. Like Cesar had said, or like you had said, I had heard that they wanted him to be the pillar of that Saturday night show. When are the executives going to finally look at it and be like, this guy causes more problems than he brings good attention to? Like, this guy hasn't really been a good wrestler. I mean, he had really one decent run with the pipe bomb, all that bullshit. But after that, he's just been there. He's just living off past accomplishments. This guy, he doesn't do, I mean, if you want to think that he brings attention, yeah, he brings attention, but he brings, the attention that he brings isn't great. Like, those fans aren't good wrestling fans. Like, they're the ones that as soon as somebody says something like decently bad about CM Punk, like legit is something bad, like, hey, he has really bad matches, he almost damn near paralyzed or got this one guy hurt. He brings, those are the fans that swarm that chat or swarm that Twitter post and is like, oh, who's the best? Who's what kept WWE afloat for so long? I said, cut it. I mean, if you're going to give AEW a show, you've got enough of a roster to do that. I mean, if you don't want to fucking destroy, if you don't kill off Jay White, have fucking like Jay White and Adam Cole on that Saturday show. Or have Jay White and fucking Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks. Yep.
Yeah. But have Jay White and fucking Ethan Page. No, I'm a homer with that, but you have a roster. You can do fucking 3 shows along with your fucking 2 YouTube shows, your quarterly fucking pay-per-views, and fuck, you can do a goddamn fucking Twitter show if you want, or an Instagram reel show. Fuck, you can do all that shit. You got enough talent. But quit trying to bank on fucking CM Punk. Because what is it going to take? You're going to take another fucking backstage event, backstage shit to happen? You know, I mean, but I digress. Going back, this was the way this whole Wednesday night show was. And it was poetic that we had this main event to close out Dynatrashers.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And until next week, we always give that big ups to Stallion Pete.